Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? It's fucking Friday night. It's the Toe in the Show out here. It was good. We got Ray back in the building. What's going on, Ray?
I was waiting for you to be like, yo, show looks different though.
Yeah, right?
It's a weird show. But not much, brother. What's up? What's up? We back.
Word, we back in action. Chilling, bro, man. It's Friday. It was a short week, but it felt long. You know?
Yeah, you know what it is? It's just because of this craziness. Like one day we're burning basically, so it's like we didn't know. The week just went by because of all that.
And then the fucking the smoke and all that other shit. Like everybody got distracted. It's like it's fucking it's orange outside and boom, then it's Friday.
Legit, that's how it felt. I was like, oh, okay, so all right, it's the end of the week. Can't complain.
Word.
It's Friday.
Word. As long as they ain't trying to make us fucking work an extra day, we be all right.
You know what's sad? Some jobs are probably doing that shit right now. Like, yo, you got to make up for the climate. You know, like we had those air quality days. Like, we didn't do it. Like,
word.
Like shit.
My job, they tell us that Juneteenth is a national holiday, right? And then they go, well, you can take it as a floating holiday if you want. So the departments don't close. Some people will be off, and some people just get to use that day on another time.
Okay.
Like, it's cool, but it's still like, bro, this is Juneteenth. Like, it's kind of obvious. Like, you know, the African American holiday is the one that you pull this bullshit on, right? I don't remember Christopher Columbus Day fucking
being optional. That's like, yeah, some of you gonna work.
Yeah.
Some of you are gonna have to use it later. Like,
yeah, like nah, fuck it.
Yeah, but that's a topic for another day because we get into a whole thing there with fucking. Yeah,
yo, this is the show for it, man. This is the one. Shit.
Oh shit.
Yo, you know what's funny? Today, I'm at my job. We left early today at 2 because on Fridays during the summer they let us leave early.
Right,
Certain people get to leave early, so you know, today was my day. And you know, everybody decides to fucking give us extra work when we try and leave early.
Oh, of course. They're like, no. Like you have the option to leave early, but come on, be a team player.
Yeah.
Do some extra shit. It's like, I'm trying to go home. It's Friday.
Word. Everybody and their fucking mother want to be on some. Let me wait until Friday to fucking do all this shit. So I'm rushing to to get everything done, and somebody walks in my office. I know this girl. I look up. I was like, damn, okay. She was all lit up. She had her makeup on, looking, and I was sitting there, and I'm like, yo, I text this to show as a topic for today, which he should be on his way soon. He's gonna be in the car and all that shit, but it's a topic, and I'm like, we always say like women wear too much makeup, and that like people like all natural women and all that. But when you see a chick with her makeup done, it's like, damn.
You know what it is? I feel like it's one of those where it's like when it's done well and they carry it well, it's like it enhances. Because sometimes it's like, yo, there's some girls that it's like, damn, you kind of looking like a clown right now.
Oh yeah.
But it's there's certain ones that it's like it enhances. It looks so much. It's like, damn, like you took that extra effort today. Like it's noticeable.
Yeah. Like, that's the truth. Because there's some chicks that be at my job and I'm like, yo, if you didn't have all that sand in your face, you look all right. But you know how they got all that shit.
Yeah,
they got all that shit in their face.
Yeah. All that shit. Yeah.
So I'm like, I mean, you cute, but I can see the powder. Like, I don't think you're supposed to see it. You know what I'm saying? Not supposed to look like face paint. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Kofi? We live, baby.
Yo, and that's one of those situations where it's like, damn, like maybe you would have been better without the makeup, or at least some of it. Because I feel like that's the thing with makeup a lot of times with girls is they go fucking over with it at times. And it's like, yo, you already look pretty. Like you don't need it starts to look like face paint. It's like, yo, you trying to have a match at WrestleMania 6?
Word. Word.
It shouldn't look that way. Like I've seen a lot of chicks that's like, it looks nice, like a little bit of blush here, the lipstick is like, It's cute. But then you see ones that it's like, yo, I that's a look.
Word. Yeah, and the crazy part is when they wear that shit so often, so much, and then they come in without no makeup on, you notice it because their like skin is all
Yeah.
fucking like it looks like they don't breathe. They kind of look half dead. I'm like, this one chick, I was looking at her, I'm like, damn, you ain't got no makeup, and I could tell, like you gotta let your skin breathe, honey. Like that's
and that's the issue too, because they don't notice that, like, yeah, you're damaging your skin with a lot of that.
Yeah, you clogging your pores, you clogging all that. Because it's like she's younger, so she's like she has to be in like her 20s and all. But I've actually spoken to. I was like, yo, do y'all not know that you can't be having all this shit in your face? Like, nah, these younger girls, they just throw everything on and leave it there.
Oh yeah, bro. The amount of times I used to see it in between classes when I was still in fucking high school, and just seeing it's like, yo, y'all ruining y'all faces already.
Yeah.
And again, there's girls that's like, yo, y'all already look cute. The fuck you doing? Oh, it's like,
yeah.
I.
And some girls, it's like the minimum shit. Like they put on their little lipstick, their little shit on their eyebrows, and yeah.
Bro, but it looks right. It looks cool. It's like, that works.
Yeah.
But then there's some that's like, nah, every time fucking had to have this, gotta do this, gotta do that. It's like, yo, what happened? Like, yo, facts. When it's fucking, when it's up here, like it's always like a surprise look. That's like, yo, it's the Tony Khan.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Shit, I've seen girls that tattoo their eyebrows on and all that other stuff, and like, don't get me wrong, like, yeah, there's things that can accentuate, but sometimes you don't gotta do all that shit. You ain't gotta do all that shit. Like I said, like today I was thrown back. I was like, hold up, when did you start looking like this? You know what I'm saying? She wasn't ugly, but it was just like, where you going? And how do I get there? Hey,
it's Friday. It's Friday. She was ready to do something after Friday. But
word.
See, and it's one of those where I feel like, and this is why a topic like this needs to be discussed as well. I feel like girls don't think we're noticing that. Because there's a lot of guys that don't give a shit. They're just like, all right, yeah, cool. She got makeup on. But they won't notice. They won't notice fucking if a girl fixes with the makeup, fucking does something to their hair, does little things like that, that it's like, yo, girls want to hear you notice that. Like, it's those little things that's like, oh shit, you did this to your hair, nice. Like, it's
and the thing is, like, I tell girls that because I'm around women all day at my job, and I'll be like, oh, I like what you did with your hair, and they're like, you notice it? I'm like, I see you every day. Like, you put blonde shit in your hair, I notice it. And I tell them, I'm like, don't think like other niggas don't notice that shit neither. We notice. We just don't say nothing. They're like, yeah, but you don't know. I'm like, no, we don't want to waste our time complimenting you and not getting nowhere. Two, most of the time we say shit to y'all get mad, so we just keep it funky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
no, and the thing is though, a lot of times when they don't hear it, they think we just don't notice.
Yeah.
And half of the time it is just like, we're not going to say it because we just want we're keeping it going. But for some, they legit don't notice it.
Yeah.
They're just that oblivious to it. That's like, yo, once in a while, remind your girl, like, yo, there's a reason you want her to be a girl. Like, say some shit like that. Especially the dudes that are dating someone, remind your girl once in a blue, yo.
Because like, you'll get a motherfucker like me to notice. And they like that shit.
Yo, it's facts though. It's facts. Like, that's why it's like, yo, why are you talking to this dude? It's like, because he actually says shit. Yeah. It doesn't take much. Again, noticing little details. It's the little details. Fucking shit. If they do just a little bit of fucking, they did something to their hair today, something a little different. They tried something out. They like if you notice that shit and you compliment on that shit. Yeah. Because it's like, he cares. He's actually noticing those little details.
Yeah. Like, some girls, like, I'll flat out compliment, like, damn, I like what you did with your hair, and they take the compliment. Some of them, like, I get a little vibe, like, you know, they get uncomfortable when people comment because they don't want to be hit on and shit.
Damn, this bitch, like, I'm trying to help out.
Word,
I'm trying to help out other dudes. Like, sometimes this is the shit you gotta hear.
Word, y'all need to listen to this shit.
Miss
You
Bitch,
know?
tell me you don't like to hear this. You won't want someone to be like, yo, Miss Bitch, you look nice today.
Sir, you
I
know
like what you did.
your hair looking good.
You know what it is? Miss Bitch hasn't heard in a while. That's why they're not treating Miss Bitch right. That's why she's giving out these rough grades.
Well, her name is Miss Bitch. She might like a dude that come up to me like, "Yo, give me that shit." Like, just fucking grab her hair and.
Hey, if she likes that, kudos to her too. We don't kink shame her.
Word, you know, shit, it's welcome. It's easier for us. No, but what I do to the girls that I feel like if I give them a compliment or I give them a little bit of flirt, like they get uncomfortable, I fuck with them. Like today, I walked up to people. I was in a rush, and I just walked up to these people. I was like, "Yo, you keep stealing my hairstyle, and we're gonna have a fucking problem." And she looked at me like, "What?" Because she changed her hair, and I was so curly and shit before. I was like, "We're gonna have a problem." And she so I was like, "Come on, I know what you're doing. That's my like side comment, so you don't feel uncomfortable. But I know, I know that you did some shit."
Yeah. See,
You know
but even that again, you recognize it. You said some. It makes them feel a little better.
Yeah,
and that's what you need too. Nowadays, you need comments like that. You need something to make a person feel better, because you never know why they're doing something like that. You never know. It's like, hey, they want to feel that appreciation to that.
Yeah, because it's kind of like, yo, not for nothing, dudes like it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
Because like, yo, I don't get too many compliments because people don't notice the shit that I wear or anything like that. But I started wearing my earrings again. And I deliver a package, and all he's okay. I see you, toe. I'm like, what happened? Like, I see the bling on you. It's like, oh, yeah. I don't wear my headphones no more. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's like again, there's little things like that.
Yeah. I mean, it makes you feel good, but also, yeah. So, all right, separate topic, but it's related. My coworker's shy, right? I'm not saying he doesn't bag bitches because he does. It's just he's shy. He doesn't like to talk to people like that. So I'll be on some yada 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 joking with him. Yo, why you not saying nothing and just throwing them in there, throwing them into the fire?
You passing in the bone a little bit, like, yo, come on now, it's your chance.
Yeah.
Like,
and today was one of those days. Like, this girl is like, "How old you think I look?" I said, "Well, I don't know, but my man over here said you look 19." And she did the what? Well, I mean, is that a compliment? And she's like, "Well, I mean, I feel 19." I was like, "There you go, player. Handle your business."
There you go. It's like, and again, that happens too. Some guys need that little bit of help right there. Says Keyshawn, Miss Bitch, Keyshawn is a busy man. He's a busy man. He's doing some things.
Word.
We here though. You don't like us, Miss Bitch? Like, yo, we here.
For real. You know what I'm saying?
We want to feel appreciated, Miss Bitch.
Word. Where's our fucking compliments?
It's some bullshit.
You only want to see Kalo Brown?
I get it. She wants the Kenny show. That's it.
Yeah, she wants to see Kenny Bartholomew. The call up.
Yo. Kenny about to have the long name like fucking Waldo from Family Matters.
For real. Esquire the Third.
Oh shit.
But yeah, man, it's weird, bro. The dudes nowadays. Well, I mean, you're in the same age bracket, but you're mature for your age. I could tell.
I was waiting for like, shit, here we go. This is where This is where I don't claim my generation again.
No, but it's like you could tell when someone's been raised by older people.
Yeah.
And not like a product of their environment. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like, cause I said, we share that in common. I was always the youngest person in the group. You know, I try to be Kofi, you know what I'm saying? And these kids, these guys nowadays are turning more into women. And I'm hearing a story. I'm like, this dude like bags a number and then tells his boy that's talking to the girl that he just bagged that he got her number. And then that guy hits her up and it's a whole problem. So I'm telling the girl, I'm like, yo, not for nothing. If the nigga ain't claiming you, you single. I don't see no ring on your finger. I don't see no commitment. This nigga's like, because I told her straight, I said, listen, in my day, and you can ask any nigga here, even if I wasn't talking to you, if I was interested, you mine. Nobody from my crew is gonna talk to you. No one, because we had that respect. And even if they did start talking, it would have been one of those things. It's like, yo, are you serious with this nigga or not? Because we know. You know what I'm saying?
And that's where it comes to, and that's where what I hate about, especially like my generation, that lack of respect is just fucking full blown.
Yeah.
Like there is such a difference now that it's like the way like we're talking about little compliments and shit like that. They can't even do that because they rather fucking do the opposite. Like how Kofi was joking about he'll do the roasting way. That's all they're doing is just roasting. They won't even try to give the nice compliment.
Yeah.
My generation would just fucking, yo, it's ugly bitch or this and that. It's like, yo, like how y'all expect to fucking do anything and actually develop an actual relationship when all you can fucking do is just talk shit like that.
Yeah.
Like,
and then when they get in a relationship, they fall so hard. They're the little puppies. They're like little kids.
And that's the worst part, because then it's like, oh, when they finally do, and then the minute some shit goes wrong, they have no clue how to deal with that shit.
Yep. They were on the phone crying into social media and shit with sad songs, talking about, I got my heart broken. Okay, deal with it, bro. Everybody like, got their heart broken.
Like shit, bro. Like, and that's the word. That's what I think. And I hate to be that person. Social media adds to it.
Yeah, social media fucking it feeds into that shit because people like the story. I don't know why everybody want to be somebody's fucking motivational speaker or like life coach or some shit. Because if I put out a video of me crying about some girl, so many people will be like, "Oh, don't worry, she lost out. You're such a good man," and blah 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 blah. When a real nigga would have been like, "Yo, knock that shit off." Because, like, in all honesty, knock that shit off, bro.
And that's the thing. Nowadays, you can't do that either. Nowadays, it's like, yo, you say some shit like that, people get offended like nothing.
Yeah.
They look like that evil villain from Hercules. Yo, what is it? The fucking, you know what it is? It's this fucking curl that I left on my shit. When I got my haircut, I was like, yo, I'm gonna try something different. Like, this bitch is just coming from my head. This is
word.
But see, this is the thing though. People from my generation now would not be able to take some shit like that. They'll be like, yo, so what you saying then? Like, they would fucking offended.
They would hate Miss Bitch.
Yo, they would fucking start crying over this shit. Like,
yeah, hit me up on the privates, like, yo, ban Miss Bitch, son.
And that's the stupidity of it, because it's like this generation has become so fucking soft with this shit.
Yeah,
and it's like, how are we developed so fucking soft, but then they'll do the stupid shit that they do, and it's like, this don't balance out. Like,
it's so extreme, yeah.
It's like, it's so weird with that shit, man.
And yo, and like, listen, I don't have all the answers, but to me, I feel like it's because kids were having kids, and communities died out.
Yep, that village mentality is gone, man.
Yep.
Like, it sucks. Like, I definitely feel like, especially where I'm at, you've seen my neighborhood. People that grew up here, everyone knew each other. It's like, yo, you go down the block, it's like, yo, where you going? I'm gonna tell your mom. Yep. Like, they had the community was fucking the one raising you. Like, you had all that. You had that village mentality. Like, it takes a village to grow someone. And that's what developed the people we are today. You had that. You had that shit that was like, your moms would be like, yo, if you see him and he's doing something like that, you have the right to beat the shit out of him. Like, and I don't want to fucking encourage fucking being a kid, but it's like, maybe once at a time, a fuakata wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
Because it's like, this is what this generation has turned into, that it's like, yo, once in a blue, like, you got to put a kid in their place. Because it's like, that's what creates this. When they're fucking at that point where you see it that young, that's already cursing and already being this rebellious stage, it's like, yo, you got to put it in its place now. Because if not, it becomes this fucking generation that it's been. I was waiting for Taquan to come in with a comment like that. What's up, Taquan? How's it going?
What's going on? Your number one fan.
Yo, I see it. I'm waiting for Taquan he's gonna be the only person buying a shirt from Pro Wrestling Tees. Like, yo,
word.
But that it's the truth though. Like, that type of shit is what we grew up on. And again, when we're in that age, we're like, yo, why are they so strict? Why is this? But now we're thankful for that, because that's what made us the way we are.
Yeah, yo, bro, it's the threat of consequences that really got us.
That's the thing. You didn't even 9 times out of 10, you didn't need to get hit. You didn't need all this, but just the thought that it could happen or just the look is what got you. These kids now, they laugh at their parents when they say, "Oh, this." There's no discipline there anymore.
Yeah, and listen, I'm not a parent, and I don't tell people how to parent, but you see everybody's like, "Oh, this is my best friend," and it's like a fucking 10-year-old kid that's there's their 10-year-old daughter or their 10-year-old son and all that. My mom always told me, "I'm not your fucking friend." Always, I'm not one of your fucking friends. And it hit me because it's like, you can't be one of my friends. I'm not gonna let my friend talk to me the way you talk to me. Trust me. I have a problem with you talking to me, but I don't say nothing because I'm afraid of you fucking me up. You know what I'm saying?
You know, though, I love that phrase because you, again, as you get older, you understand it. Because it's like they can't be your friend at that age. They have to teach you, they have to nourish you, they have to get you to where you need to be. Oh man, like yo, I don't even know what she's trying to say. Like
the word,
like what the fuck?
Maybe you have Blackanese now. I don't know.
I don't know. Like shit. I'm just a kid from Brooklyn, fucking half Puerto Rican, half Ecuadorian. The fuck you trying to say this bitch?
Word.
Like
that sounds like a full black to me if a cop was around.
Shit, the minute they see my last name Sanchez, that's it. I'm done.
Yep. You're a bilingual nigga. Yeah, that had to be one of the funniest jokes George Lopez said. Oh, he talking to you. No. You a bilingual nigga. Get out the fucking car.
Oh shit. Messi coming. I definitely saw the mixed reaction for it. I don't know. It's one of those where I'm looking to see what he's gonna do because it's an interesting trade there. But back to this, it's that mentality though. Like you needed to have your parents be that way. Now they all want to be your friend. They want to do this. It's like I don't know. Again, we're not parents, but it's one of those where it's like
we knew how we were raised.
Yeah.
Yo, Ray 102% white with a margin of error.
Oh my god. Yo. I said next show I gotta come with a tan. That's it. Because this is
seriously
like shit, man.
You gonna use the spray tan like MJF or you gonna get it all natural?
I'm gonna have to do a little of both. Look like fucking one of the dudes from Jersey Shore. Just be all fucking orange and shit.
Just come up in. One shot, bro. One shot, bro. Idiot.
Oh shit.
You screaming that you knock somebody out with one shot and then you gonna tell the cops, I ain't touch you.
Yo, shout out to the homie Ronnie, man. Ronnie was fucking stupid for that shit. Like, bang. And then it's like, yeah, I didn't do nothing. It's like, son, you're screaming it. Like, fucking just walk away. Forget the cameras just recording you with the evidence, but just walk away.
That was always. You hit somebody, you lay them out, walk away. Don't celebrate. Walk away, act like you ain't do it. Just boop, and then walk away. And then when you get home, like, yo, I knocked this nigga out one shot. But you in the street screaming that shit, everybody know your ass did it.
Bro. Oh, jeez.
Damn, son. Why can't it be like of a hotel road?
Oh, man. I'm telling you, next show, next time I come on the podcast, that's it. I'm going to be all fucking orange, son.
Yeah.
By Tuesday, by the fucking the comic podcast, I'll be all orange and shit.
That's it. What up, Lay? Yo, if you got time, I sent you the links. But yeah, see, like Lay ain't one of those parents. I guarantee you, he's not gonna be one of those parents. Like, you know, as a parent, you gotta be so impatient with your child. But I'm pretty sure it ain't gonna be like, no, we ain't no fucking friends.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here to protect you, take care of you, and teach you how to be, you know, and take care of yourself and all that. I love you more than any other nigga. That's what my mom always was like. Cause like, I'm not one of your fucking friends, but I'm gonna be the only one there behind, you know, to back you up whenever you need trouble. And that actually happened. Like that was proven. You know, like did I tell you the story of Halloween? Kids threw eggs at us and.
Oh yeah, that your mom was ready there, and it's like no one else followed. It's like yo. No, and that's the thing though. That's what it showed. Like back in the day, you had that though. That it was like, nah, in that time, no matter how pissed they're gonna be afterward, they were there and ready. Like it's how it would be. And it has to be that way. Like your parents were the ones there for you. Ray, what is this junk you ever been at one of your wrestling shows that you can't see? I can't do that 90% of the time because I'm usually working the shows. So I've never been like crazy drinking at shows. Like if I'm enjoying and watching a show, I'll have a drink or two, but I'm not getting drunk. I can't. It's always business, sadly. So it's like I'm not fully enjoying like I would.
Word. I mean, I think there was a few times where he woke up with all the female wrestlers in bed, and he's like, "How we got here?" I said, "How we got here? Where my socks at?"
Those are stories we don't talk about, huh?
Nah, I hear you. It's just me and Anthony just right now. Ain't nobody listening. Ain't nobody else listening.
Oh man.
Yo, that be some shit though.
Oh,
I ain't even gonna lie. You tell me a story like that, I'm a low key hate on you. It's gonna be in here. Respect. But in here, I'm like, this motherfucker. And you can't even give me Mercedes' number.
He's still gonna be on that. It's like, damn. Tell right now if he had the number, like, yo, I'll fix your ankle right now. I got you.
Word. Shit, you ain't never had a fucking somebody suck on your ankle like a neck bone and shit.
And this is why we don't give you her number. Like,
hey, listen, man, she can only succeed with me.
Yo, these comments are Miss Bitch. I definitely don't. Again, you look at my last name. There's no privilege there. That was the first thing I was ever told when I got into law school was, yeah, the minute they see that last name, you're done.
Yep.
Like, that's why you got to work harder.
Yo, you seen my brother. The last time I got pulled over for speeding, we're headed upstate, and the cop looked in the car, saw my brother, and asked him why we were speeding. He's the fucking passenger. He was the fucking passenger.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, yo, officer, whenever you're ready to talk to me, you let me know. Like, son of a bitch. That was the longest conversation a cop has ever had with my car. Usually they just throw tickets in the fucking.
It's over here. It's like
they just throw tickets in my shit. I told the story once. I was driving my mom to the train station, then I was gonna head to work. I made a left turn, cop pulls me over. It's like license registration. I give him license registration. He comes back, literally tosses my shit in the car with two tickets, and leaves. I'm like, yo, officer, what? Why you give me the ticket? Like, what'd you put me over for? And he kept going and he drove off. I'm looking at the tickets and it's chicken scratch. It's like, imagine that. This is more legible and you can't even see it. But like, imagine shit like that is written on the ticket. I go to fight it and the judge is like, so you plead not guilty? I said, before I can plead anything, can you tell me why I got pulled over? And the judge look at it, goes, why you pull this man over? I dead ass was like, me and my mom was like, you ain't pull me over. Who the fuck are you? It was a different cop that was at the DMV. I was like, who the fuck are you? It was a tall dude. You my height. Like, the fuck? And yo, the judge he told me what he pulled me over for. Apparently I ran the red light and I fucking drove past the yellow lines or some bullshit like that. I don't know. But I had too many points on my license to argue. And the judge, he was like, just pay the fine. I ain't getting no points for it though. So I was like, all right.
At least, but it's like, damn, that situation is like, first is oh man. Yeah.
Yeah, and and this was around the time of like Fast and the Furious, the first one. So I had a sports looking car. I had a Dodge Neon. If you know anything about cars, you know that shit ain't fast.
It's just for the look of it. That's all.
Toothpaste is now blue. Next one.
Yo, thanks, Lay. See, Lay coming from my back here. He's helping me.
Oh, shit. I was about to say.
Nah, Lay's defending me here. There we go. That's the homie right there. There you go.
Yeah, for real. I was like, what? Yo, deadass was about to be like, I got two plates on me. The fuck?
Nah, Lay got us in the chat. There you go. That's what we
Yeah,
need.
word.
Oh man.
But what was I saying? Yeah, so I had a
scratch it.
yeah, I had a Dodge Neon and it looked sporty and all that. And I was getting pulled over every fucking week, bro. Spanish man in a sports car was not a good look.
That's it. They were like, yo, he saw Fast and the Furious. That's it.
Yep.
Son wanted to speed.
Yo, dude, that ass. Cause I had that car. Then my mom was like, nah, we gotta get you out of this shit. Cause I was just like had the car, so we got a Jeep. I did some crazy shit. Like I would drive on the shoulder 120 miles an hour, cut people off. Never got pulled over in that fucking car.
But it was a sports car because they're thinking, this dude that's it. He's fucking.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the fucking car, you're not doing shit.
I'm not doing shit.
Wait, did you add a spoiler to it like every other motherfucker did after seeing Fast and the Furious?
No. This one had the stock spoiler, that little loop shit, but I didn't get a chance to add anything to it. But I had another Neon because we started a car club, and that one I had samurais and rims and all other shit under the underglow lights. Yeah, I had all that shit on my car, and they broke into my shit, and I was like, "Yo, I have about $600 in the trunk, and you take a fucking $80 radio." I know it's a crackhead that hit my shit. It was nobody, cause you could tell it's a crackhead because he knows how to do it. He took the panel off, he unplugged all the wires and took the radio. He knew what he was getting, and that's all he needed.
That's all he wanted. Yeah, it was that. He's like, I could sell this.
Yeah, someone who wanted
this fucking so much value in that car.
Someone who wanted the radio would have ripped the shit out. All the wires would have been fucked up. He would have broke some shit. Like it was a professional crackhead in my fucking car stealing my radio.
Yo. Oh man, that's shit.
Yeah, he got the white man laugh. I've never heard Bray go,
Yo, what the fuck's a white man laugh though?
I don't know.
Jesus. Like,
did you have a Nissan Skyline like Brian did in the Fast and the Furious movies? Jesus.
I did not. I probably would have gotten one, but nah. I ain't that much of a fan of it. Like shit. Like I like Fast and Furious. I'm one of the few that still fucking have to watch every single one of these.
Oh, me too.
We're at like 11.5 by now, but it's like we still gonna watch and still get clowned on. Every time I talk about that shit, my boys clown the shit out of me for still watching these movies.
Yeah. I mean, shit. I got to watch it, yeah, dude. At this point,
by now it's like if we don't, what's the point? Like we've seen all this shit. We gotta fucking make it to the end. If it ever ends, though, that's the funny part because we're like, all right, we got one more, maybe two more movies to go. Now it's like, all right, we about to get 13. Then we're getting two spin-offs, and then we're getting this. It's like,
yep. This is the song that never ends.
Legit, bro. Legit.
Yo, dude, I almost got a Mitsubishi Eclipse. And yo, it was from like a gas station. I was gonna trade him the car I had for that one, and it would have almost been like a fair swap type shit. And I'm looking at the car and I'm like, I don't like how this man installed this radio and then this little ass wire. It was like yo, I don't know what system you had in here, but you left the power wire to the amp that you ran in the back, and that's a thin ass wire. And if you know anything, the thicker the wire, the better it is for like if you have subs in the amp and shit. And I'm just in my head, I was like, amateur was driving this shit. I can't trust it. If I can't trust the way you wired this car up, I can't trust the way you took care of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the fuck you did. So I didn't get that shit. But then I got a Nissan Altima, which I ain't gonna lie, I like the Altima, but you know, I got a Malibu now because it's cheaper. You know, I needed to get rid of my debt before I fucking, you know, start getting some shit. Because have you owned a car before?
We had a family van. That's what I used at one point.
Yeah, so the way, like, if you finance a car, it's like financing anything else. But when you trade in that car, let's say you owe $7,000 on the car, right?
Yeah.
But the car, they're gonna value it $5,000 for trade-in. That extra $2,000 gets added to the new car that you're getting, right? So I would do that to like just all right, add that. So I would be in debt pretty much.
Yeah.
So with this car, it was like, okay, I literally am making profit from trading in this car. So if I get a new car, I'll have that extra, the $2,000 extra to put on that car. So it would be like a down payment.
There you go.
Yeah. So I did that, and then I got a car that, like, I was like, I can afford X amount. And I saw this one, I was like, it has everything I need, and it's way cheaper than what I said I could afford. So fuck it. Let me get this shit. You know what I'm saying? I did a financial, agreement before I fucking,
You broke it down to make sure, like,
yeah.
all right, this could work.
Because it was like, this one makes sense, and I'm eating with my eyes with these three. Like I'm gonna be not hurting, but it's not gonna really be a benefit because I'm gonna have to pay more monthly for these cars. But they nice. But this one is way less a month, and it's what I need. So I was like, fuck it, let me get what I need right now.
Yo,
what up, Jay?
This bitch, it was actually burgundy. It was a nice burgundy van. Hey, yo, what's up, Jay? How's it going, bro? Oh man.
I'm guessing you guys are old enough to have a truck in your first cars. I am.
I never got a truck, but that'll probably be a future purchase.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I had a Jeep Grand Cherokee. It was white, Miss Bitch, by the way, with beige interior. It was not my choice, but it was a used car, and that was the only one they had. So it was like, fuck it. Yeah. Yo, dude, that's the only car I ever miss. Like every other car I enjoy, but that one, I had the system in it. It hit hard, but for some reason, it's a Jeep, but it handled beautiful. I could drive. I could race people in that fucking car without a problem. Yep. Other cars, I felt like I had no control over them. You know what I'm saying? Because like the suspension would be too weak. Like this shit was, I could take a turn at 120 miles an hour and be all right. I feel like I'm gonna fucking flip over a Nissan Altima if I can go at 120.
Oh shit.
Oh man, DMX was my shit. I had the Yeah Baby album, yeah, and then a bunch of DMX shit that I would just play all the time. I'll be driving down my block. I'm the wrong one to fuck with. Fuck with me and you get stuck quick. Fuck you, suck dick. You ain't got no hands in me, class. Get that pasa. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be my shit coming down the street.
Yo. I want to know if Anthony meant like we had like track tapes, like.
Oh, I had. You might be too young for this. You remember the cassettes?
No, I remember cassettes, but I wasn't driving at that point to be able to use cassettes.
Yeah, the first radio I had a cassette player, and they made the cassette that had a wire that you could plug into a CD player. Yeah. So that's how I was able to play CDs in the first car I was driving. Yeah. It was the family minivan.
Yeah, everyone had one, man. That's the shit I was using for a minute. It's like, hey, fucking worked.
That's like beige, his background.
Like the fuck. See, this is why I gotta fucking do something in my wall, like fucking have nice posters or some shit. With the amount of interviews, I gotta fucking get a banner or some shit. Just put it back there.
Yeah, right.
Meanwhile, I still got that random ass painting there. That's my mom's just fucking in the room, like. It is what it is, man.
Yo, print out a piece of paper that says "respect the craft" and another one that says "I'm not fucking white."
No, just for this podcast, that's it. Every fucking week, it's be like Miss Bitch to remind you, I ain't white.
That's right. I had to remind people of the facts.
Yo, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be my 100 facts every week. It's just to remind you, I ain't white.
For real.
Do you have siblings? In between all you guys who got away with the most? See, I do, but I'm also the younger one of the three. So probably me. Cause I was the baby, but I still, again, I grew up still with that respect though. So it's like I didn't get away with everything, but maybe a little more lenient with shit.
Yeah.
But I definitely did not get away with everything. Again, I said it on here. I had to have fucking 90s and A's in my grades in order to fucking be like, okay, you did what you need to do. Like, no. See, Tyson agrees. If you gotta freeze the water, that's it.
Thanks.
Freeze your water, and then you put some soda in it.
That's it. That's how you're supposed to drink. Well, you got to dilute the water with soda.
See, I'm fucking up. I'm just drinking straight water.
Yeah, see, that's what's gonna get you the fucking the adjective and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's gonna be yeah.
See, you know what it is? It's because I support Nikolai White. He says to drink more water, man.
Yeah, yo, and I told him that was the one that just wrestled for the title in Invictus, right?
Yeah, he wrestled Ken. Yeah.
Yeah, I told him. I said, "Yo, bro, you dope, but I can't support this water shit." And he's like, "What you mean?" I said, "Yo, bro, water kills people." He's like, "Soda kills people." I was like, "I ain't never heard nobody drowning in soda, bro. I've never heard somebody drink a gallon of soda and die the next day. Nah, water's poison."
Yo, no joke. Before I got on the podcast, I was just watching from one of the seasons of Ultimate Fighter. A dude had a seizure from drinking too much water.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what the fuck? I was like, this dude legit, because he was water training, so he was trying to lose weight by fucking to make up. I'm like, all right, so that makes more sense, because they were just like, oh yeah, he had a seizure from drinking water. I'm like, there has to be something more to that. Like,
yeah, because like water. There's no real benefit for water because there's like no whatever, but it's for like hydration.
No, yeah, you need water. You need to be able to stay hydrated. You need to do this, but your body also needs electrolytes. Your body needs a bunch of stuff that when you drink too much, you start to dilute your body legit.
Yeah, and you're supposed to only drink water when you're thirsty and a little bit just to, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of shit.
You're supposed to quench your thirst, not just. And there's some people that fucking they'll do that. It's like that's not good either. Like,
yo, Jay, you know what soda does to a penny? How shiny that shit is afterwards. Imagine how clean my insides are by drinking soda. My intestines gotta be spotless. Spotless.
I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah,
you're adding acid to acid, bro.
That's how it works.
One of these days we're gonna have a real doctor on the show just to fucking ask. Like,
I am a doctor. I am a neurosurgeon.
Okay, we need a medical PhD licensed physician to be able to.
Shit, where's my wallet? I got a license
to practice.
To drive?
No.
Shit, that's good enough for me. I got health insurance too. You be all right? Shit. Yo, not for that. Most of the time, I am a doctor.
All of a sudden losing so much weight. No, yeah, you could. That's usually why you're not supposed to do that way either. Like there's I've seen it like with a lot of collegiate wrestlers, they'll try to fucking go down with water weight. They'll fucking use the spit technique to fucking lose to be able to match the weight they need for a match. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to do that type of stuff because that can cause your body to go into shock and cause your body to do a lot of stuff that it's
your organs start shutting down and shit.
Like
what information did I give too much of, Anthony? Shit.
I think he's talking about the Sasha, the Mercedes comment.
Who was sucking on her ankles?
Yeah.
You ever seen her fucking ankles? Shit.
Anthony, this is part of the show, man. Like if you haven't learned that by now, this is just how it is.
Yeah, man.
Especially on Fridays. Fridays is fucking no holds bar here.
Facts.
We just going whatever the fuck we gonna say here.
Word. Yo, Show just hit me up and he said he's gonna be home in like an hour. So that means 11:50 he gonna come on.
The minute we're about to sign off, that's it. It's done. Yo, you guys still on? Son. And oh shit. Santi did fucking wrestling open. Shout out to Jorge Santi.
Word.
No, I learned that by now. I'm joking around. Oh, my bad, bro. I thought you were serious with that. I was like, yo, it's like this is how the show is now. It's like it's just gonna be. We gonna say some shit.
Yo,
we gonna learn some shit too.
For real. You know, I don't discriminate. So if you cute to me, if females cute to me, I'll be interested. So there's one chick skinny as fuck, and I'm telling her, I was like, yo, I was sucking her thighs. Like, yo, she's skinny as shit. Like she's just bone. I said, yo, the best part of the meat is next to the bone, my nigga. Like you ever had a fucking T-bone steak? The fucking you chewing on that fucking bone. That's the juiciest part of the fucking meat, motherfucker. Shit, it's just like,
and again, it goes to what we were talking about earlier. Those little details you gotta fucking know.
Yeah, man.
But people, that's you know what it is now. I feel like a lot of people fucking aren't creative with the shit that they've gotten so shy with little shit like that it's like yo, you gotta come out the box with comments sometimes, man.
Well, yeah,
it fucking works.
I've always found it that you gotta shock people with the first comment. Like I walk around, it'll be 2:30 in the afternoon and be like, "Good morning," and people that don't know me be like, "Good morning, it's afternoon." I say, "Oh, the sun's still out." I don't get to see it often, so I figure it's still morning. And then they take the fuck off their face, and for a second, and shit.
It creates conversation though. It grabs attention. It's like, all right, now we're gonna talk. Now it's like, all right. Yep. Now the fucking awkwardness cuts out. It's like, all right, now we could go somewhere. Like, and that's what people, you know what it is now? So many people fucking don't know how to talk anymore. They don't want to actually be able to have, like, we've lost social people.
Yep.
And again, I don't want to sound like the fucking old guy, but it's like, we've lost it to social media because that's all it is now. Yeah. Everyone wants to just, but they can't have an actual conversation like this.
Yeah. They and the thing is, like, the people that do talk usually complain about something.
Yeah, and that's the sad part. It's like you can't just have a chill conversation. It's like, yo, this and that, and it's like, there's nothing positive you want to talk about right now. Like, we just go, I guess.
Like, and yo, you know who never talks about positive shit? People on the fucking phone.
Yeah.
If you ever listen to someone on the phone,
that's all they do is all that type of shit. Yeah, is always complain about this, post. It's like, yo, maybe if you get off the phone a little bit, see that life has some positivity. Yeah, you have some less shit to talk shit about. Like,
yo, for real, I was getting, this happened months ago, and I remember me and Krills, we work together, so we always have these conversations. They just pop up out of nowhere. We're at a pizzeria getting pizza, and this woman's on her phone, and she's talking shit about her coworker. And while she's talking, I turn around to Krills, and I'm like, yo, you ever notice how every time somebody's on the phone and talking shit about somebody? He's like, yo, deadass. Like, why the fuck? Like, you called someone to talk shit about someone else. You got nothing else to say? Like, you can't just be like, hey, what's going on? How you doing? I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm getting pizza. Like, yo, this fucking bitch. Blah, 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 and it's like, okay. So she doesn't work to your liking.
Yeah.
Who can't, fight her or get over it. And like, at this point, you're gonna keep fucking bitching. Like, y'all niggas need to fight. Get over your shit.
It's like, yo, you just ruined the whole conversation right now over complaining about some random bit. Like, you having a nice meal, fucking talk. Like, yo, I'm having this pizza right now, about to do this later after work. Some shit. Now fucking, yo, it's like it ruins it. Like,
yeah. And yo, after a while, listening to that shit, like, my brain doesn't shut off. I can hear you, but my brain doesn't calculate what you're saying.
Yeah, it starts to tune it out because it's like, why? It's all just negativity and negativity. Yeah. It's like, I don't want to hear this no more because that ruins your mood because it's like, yo, all you saying is shit. It's like, I don't want to hear this. I don't want to fucking. I don't want to hear negativity. I don't want to just. That's why a lot of people love that when they'll be watching videos and stuff. You want to hear positive messages and you want to hear that encouragement because now that adds to you. Now you feel fucking better. If all you're hearing is negativity and all you're spewing out is negativity, it fucking ruins it. It kills your whole vibe. And that's why you start to feel more depression. You feel all this because it ruins just what your view on things are.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be like that. You shouldn't have that kind of view for everything.
Yeah, seriously. And as a man, you got to learn how to deflect that shit.
Facts.
Yo, if you talking to your lady and she's complaining about it, listen, because most of the time they just want to get shit off their chest. But when it gets to a point where you're like, all right, I can't, my brain stop processing what you're saying, to cut her off. Like, you know why she a bitch? Why? Because those fucking pants you got on looking good.
No, and the thing is, it's one of those where you have to be able to, listen, because if not, it's gonna be a whole nother fight.
Yeah.
But
you always gotta listen to something.
You gotta listen, but you gotta also be able to then change that conversation a little bit. Make sure you're able to give some positive input. So change that conversation a little bit. Make it so it's like you know what? Maybe try this then, or talk to her about this, or worst comes to worst, yo, fight the bitch. Like, but it's just something to like change the dynamic of it. Because again, when it continues to just be worse and worse and worse, it's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, because you gotta realize that's your time. You talking to
You,
somebody about somebody else. That's your time.
you know what's crazy though? When someone was talking about this the other day, I want to say it was Steve Harvey. I can't. Was it Steve? I want to say it was Steve Harvey. He was talking about how, again, because of phones and all this, that time is almost non-existent anymore.
Yeah.
Because now we've gotten to a point where everyone could just text someone instantly. When it's time to actually see someone, you got nothing to talk about because y'all just text maybe like 10 minutes. There's no missing people anymore. Like you don't miss your partner anymore. You don't miss a family member anymore because it's like, yo, I just text them or I FaceTime them. It's like we don't give that time of like everything is just through here now. We don't have that actual human connection anymore, which is sad because it's like, yo, it's like that's one of those things like when people are at events or doing something with people, enjoy that time. Live for that moment. Like, yo, we'll do this. We can do this every week. But when we're at shows, yo, we living it up. We're laughing. We're having fun. And we're making it count. Because those are the moments you're going to remember. Not fucking that text. Like, yo, I sent this text like 2 weeks ago. Like, you're not going to remember that shit. But what you were talking about and actually enjoying, that's something you'll remember.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, that to me, that's something to be able to get that in there, you know? If you had a choice and they were single, who would you rather date? To me personally, I would say Raquel, but that's all. That's to me. I think I would do Raquel.
Wait, what question are you?
Like the fourth one down, because he has multiple questions. I'm trying to catch up here.
All right.
Yeah, it's like the fourth one down. I'm trying to play catch up.
Okay, here you go.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. If you had a choice for you single, would you rather date Charlotte Flair or Raquel? Would you? Come on, that's not a question, bro.
I'm saying Raquel. Personally, I say Raquel.
Well, yo, not for nothing. Like the personality she shows is fucking second to none. Like to me, if a girl shows her personality and she's fucking awesome, she goes from looking good to looking gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, like Raquel, you can say whatever the fuck you want about her body. To me, she's immaculate because the smile and the fact that she's fucking funny as shit and seems cool as fuck. That's all you can ask for.
And that adds something there because that shows okay, we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah,
it's like it adds something. It's like again, we're gonna not be able to just have those moments of like, all right, so what do we talk about? There's a bubbly personality there.
Yep.
And that to me, that's a compliment right there. When you have that personality, it makes it easier.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And being able to say shit out of nowhere, and that's because women think that all men do is talk about sex, and there be times that should be awkward, and you'd be like, "Who the fuck came up with hard-covered books?" You know what I'm saying? And then we'll have a conversation about it, and it'd be the dumbest thing in the world, but it'd be like, "This is what we decided to talk about now because we're not catered or we're not trained to bitch and moan 24/7." You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, I don't want to hear about how horny my nigga is 24/7.
Facts. It's like that. It's that we don't want the same topic over and over and over again. Like sometimes it'd be that randomness. Like yo, like this. It's just a random shit. It's just be like, yo, you ever thought about this? Like, you know what? Now that's a conversation.
Yep.
Like.
And it'll be some insightful shit too. Oh shit, I got my Janai Kai on the fucking.
Oh shit, that's it. You about to summon the kick demon? She about to kick the shit out of you at the next show?
Like what the fuck going on there? Like I just saw my sneaker. I'm like, what the fuck with my?
That's it. Oh man.
Shit, don't tell nobody. All right. See, that's what I don't get. Why is it that when you're married or when you're dating in general, your wife or your girlfriend gets mad at you for tuning stuff out when they're the one giving too much info? Well, they want to feel heard.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like you can't when we're saying the tune out part, you can't do it with everything either. Because if you start to tune out everything, then again, it's like, why are you together? If you can't have a full conversation, you have to be able to be personable and you have to give them that attention because that's what they expect. You are their partner, be it if you're married, be it if you're together, just dating. They want to be able to feel like, okay, you care about what I'm saying. 90% of the time, you should care because it's your person, but they want to feel like that. It's like we said earlier, they want to feel those little compliments. They want to be having that because that's what they want.
Yeah, and also like being able to deflect shit because I'm pretty sure they're just venting. But when you start acting like what they got to say isn't important, they're gonna be mad at you now. Remember, keep the anger towards whoever the fuck they're talking about. You don't want that anger on you. So when they start talking shit and you zone out, you could be like, wait a minute. When the fuck did Brenda get pizza? And we're like, what? It's like, hold up, you lost me. Now I'm lost. Now we gotta go get some food. Come back. We'll reconvent to this conversation in about 20 minutes. Let's go fuck and get some food or something. And if you really want to talk about it, just
see, but that's the perfect way.
Yeah.
It's like, I pick one part of it, boom. Because that way, oh, you heard what I was saying, and now it's like, yeah, I was hearing you. Let's now go do this.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Like, all right, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't listen to these people, but I listen to them, but I don't follow what they say. But you ever heard of the red pill community?
Yeah.
So there's a whole thing, red pill and blue pill, like beta men and alpha males, all this bullshit that people made up just so you could fucking believe in something. Because I personally believe if you want to be an alpha, you have to kill everyone around you. Like if there's men in the room and I'm the alpha in the room, someone's dying to show everyone else you ain't fucking with me. Lions fight and kill whoever challenges them to show who the alpha is. That's how animals do it. You know what I'm saying? That's how animals do it. And if you're gonna bring us to animals, we gotta kill somebody.
Yeah.
You know, but so they do this whole thing where they say women aren't wired to hear men's problems. Right? So like don't complain or cry to your woman. And then they say men are supposed to be the ones that are sitting there and the problem solvers. Now, to me, it falls in the category of that sounds right, but it's 100% bullshit. Because who do you go to with your problems? Your mother. Last time I checked, your mother was a woman.
Yeah.
The difference between your girl and your mother is your mother's going to love you unconditionally and kill somebody for you. Your girl might not love you that seriously, but a woman will understand when you're hurting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you get to that point where it's too much information, Anthony, this is the thing. It's like, you got to remember, in a relationship, it's always give and take. That's why I keep throwing out there, you got to learn how to change the subject sometimes, because if you're just going to sit there and let the jukebox play the same song, you're going to get tired of the song, and now you're going to want to break the jukebox instead of selecting a different song. You know what I'm saying?
And it's one of those where when we say like this, the little bit of information you're taking in, it's not in the fact of legit having to do that, but it's one of those where they might give you a lot of information. You're not going to process it all, but the act of at least making them think you are, or even at least giving that compassion, because that's all it comes down to, is having that compassion and understanding of it all.
Yeah.
And understanding that, hey, this is what they want to do right now, but just also remind them this can't be a every time. Our time shouldn't just be a therapy session.
Yep.
Because that's not what a relationship is. Because if a relationship is that, it's like, okay, so are we partners? Are we together? Or am I just the ear and that's it?
Yep.
Because you don't want that either. A relationship has to be, like So said, it's that give and take. Like, okay, we're doing this. I'm taking in this information now. I'm giving you my feedback. Now let's go do something together. Like, I can't just be that all the time. Because again, if it becomes that, then it's like, why not just go to a therapist at that point?
Yeah.
Like, you want a relationship like that needs to be that way. Again, your parents, your mother figure, that's going to be someone that no matter what, she'll listen. Because you're the kid, you're the baby, you're the one that's like, okay, I'm taking in that information. And she'll give you, sometimes you don't want to hear it either, but hey, it's coming with love. Like, it's one of those where we have to learn how to differentiate the thing of, oh, but it's annoying. It's like, you have to understand sometimes you have to do that. It's a part of life. It's a part of, hey, this is what it comes with being in relationships like that.
Yeah. Like, and the thing is, they're not always looking for some kind of advice. They're like, when most people rant, it's because they want to get shit off their chest. They're not looking for advice. But sometimes, like, Anthony's like, yo, I don't know what to say or what, or like, I think this is important. I think that is important. And they yell at me. Sometimes you go and listen, I know what's happening with you sucks. I don't know what to say.
And that's okay too, though.
Let me give you a hug because, like, you don't deserve this shit.
And that's okay too, because that at least shows, again, you care and you're listening. Again, I'm not saying you have to fucking be a typewriter and fucking, you said this at this minute. No, it's one of those where at least, again, you want to be there. Because that's all they want to feel, like someone's there. Especially if you're a partner, that's what they want that. It's supposed to be a team here.
Yeah.
Like, you want that feeling of like, you know what? No matter what's going on in my day, I know this is my day one right here. This is someone that I can come to and they'll listen to me and they'll just let me vent and I need this to get out. And sometimes, again, they'll go to that just, they don't need to hear a response. They just want to know you care and you're hearing them. Because they can't do that with everyone. Not everyone has someone else that they can be like, you know what? I'll vent to them,
Because, listen, I vented to a lot of people, and I don't remember the advice they gave me. One person was like, well, at the end of the day, you still got me. And I heard that, and that's the only thing I remember from the responses to all my vents. It was reassurance that, hey, listen, whether this works out or not, I'm still going to be here.
And sometimes that's the best thing to say. And to be real, and if anything, if you guys get anything from this part of the conversation, is that you have to mean that. If you say something like that, that's the one part of all this you can't bullshit. Because that's where that just toxic comes out. If you're just like, yeah, I'm here for you. It's like, are you? Like, do you actually care? Or are you just saying that to fucking... It's like, nah, when you say a phrase like that, that means a lot to somebody. Because it's like, you know what? They care.
Nope.
They actually, they're taking what I'm saying and they're there for me no matter what. Like, that's what people need sometimes. Especially with everything fucking going on, that's what people need.
Yo, when the craziest shit, sometimes, like when somebody's going through their worst depression or some shit like that, just being there, you don't have to say nothing. Just being there means a lot to someone because they don't want to feel alone. Yeah. Like I've felt like that, being alone in a room full of family, a room full of friends, and feeling alone in that situation, and it sucks. So when you got someone or a group of people that are like, yo, you're not alone. If you want to sit here and quiet, we're gonna do that. If you want to say some shit, say what you need to say. You're not alone.
And that is something that we might not even know that's making someone's day. Nope. Or I don't want to get dark with this, but that's possibly saving someone's life.
Yeah.
Because again, that's something where, and nowadays it's hard because with everything that goes on, with all the shit, a lot of times we have to go through, people again just need to feel like someone cares because they have that feeling of like, even in a full room, they're alone. No one cares. No one. Yeah. And it's sometimes it's just, we create that thought process, but it feels so real at times that again, you just need that one person to actually care.
Yeah.
And I've been through it. Shit. I've been to that point that it's like, yo, You can be like that. Family saying it, family talking to you, but then you just feel that feeling of like, I'm alone in this right now. And you get that one good person to just, again, have that conversation with. And again, they don't have to respond to everything. Just being there and then showing you that they care, it sparks that back up of like, you know what?
Yep.
I do matter here.
Yeah.
Like
and not for nothing, I felt like that for a long time. And starting to go into the wrestling shows and doing the wrestling podcast and being around my people and all that, it started to get comfortable where it's like, okay, I'm not alone. Like there's genuinely people that are here. Like if like like me and Kenny, we met through the podcast and all other shit, but it's been times where I hit up Kenny like such and such and such happened. And Kenny will instantly, what's good? And we talk and blah blah blah. And it's like, okay, they genuinely give a fuck about. And it's like, not to say that my friends don't, but it's just one of those things. It's like when you start seeing the people around you that genuinely give a shit about you and genuinely don't judge who you are. Like Gigi makes a joke. I have to tell these people, I'm sorry for my friend Toe. I gotta claim him, but I'm sorry. Like being able to be me is awesome. Because sometimes people like, I can't fuck with him. He's crazy.
No, yeah, and that's and that's the thing. It's one of those where you see who's actually there. I saw this phrase today that to me it was like, you know what? It's fucking facts. And it's, you can't change the people around you, but you can change the people around you.
Yes.
And it's one of those where I've had to do it because I'm like, you know what? I might have known these people a lot longer. I might have known this, but it's like, I don't feel that comfortability with you. But I've met people in the last few years. I've done that I'm like, you know what? I can be myself. I can actually talk to you about what I'm feeling, what I'm going through. And that's what you need in this life. Life's too fucking short to be like, you know what? Let me censor myself a bit, or let me fucking not be who I am. It's like, why? We only have one life to fucking be like this, you know? Like,
and you're cheating the world out of someone special, because if you're gonna try to be someone else, you can only be the second best version of that. But if you be yourself, you can be the best version of yourself, and you can show the world something that it deserves. You know, like I honestly believe, like, your friend's life, sometimes you grow apart.
Yeah.
Life turns people other ways. It's not like they don't love you no more and other shit. It's just sometimes your paths separate, and you find people that are on your path now and all that other shit.
Which that's okay too. It's one of those where life, again, it's gonna take you sometimes, and it happens. Sometimes it's just natural. Like, you know what? We were cool, but it's like now we have our own interests. We have other people.
Yes.
Nothing bad has to happen. Where again, this is just instances where sometimes maybe that's what the case.
Yeah.
But it doesn't always have to be that way either. Sometimes you do grow apart, and that's okay. One day you see it again, and it's like, yo, long time no see. And it's cool. It's cordial. It's just you try to stay close to the ones that you're like, you know what? This is where my life's taking me. I'm going with them for the ride.
Yep. And the thing is, like, I've been saying this, like, let's say you grow apart from your friends. I guarantee you, if you hit them up like, yo, bro, I need to talk to somebody, they're responding back like, yo, you good? Even if you haven't spoken to them for months, they still be, yo, you good? Because they care about you. It's just life has you in different directions.
That's the test, though, of seeing, is it real friendship? Those people that, again, maybe you haven't talked to them in months. Shit, maybe you haven't talked to them in some years. You hit them up, and it's like, it's back to what it was.
Yeah.
And those are great friends like that. I have boys like that sometimes, shit, we're so busy, we're doing our own shit, we're doing work, we're doing all that. Once in a blue, we'll hit up. It's like, yo, how's the fam? How's this? And it spurs that conversation again.
Yeah.
And that's the great part of it. And that can happen. Like, that's the best thing about life.
Word. I want to respond to one thing Anthony said, and then I want to ask you a question about some shit that confuses me sometimes. He goes, but as a young high school kid, I didn't understand that when I was dealing with these situations, you don't really get taught that type of stuff usually, and usually on the job training. Well, all right. So the one thing that I was taught from my mother indirectly was you can't be someone's floor mat. You know, you can't be someone's punching bag, and you have to show that you're just as important as everybody else. So when you're in a situation where it's 100% them doing stuff, you have to be able to manipulate the situation to be on some, yo, listen, today we're going to have some fun because I am important here also. And it's not like they don't think you're important. It's just if you allow them to treat you a certain way, they're going to keep treating you that way. So if you're now the ear that they're talking to, they're only going to treat you like the ear. So you have to show people how to treat you.
It becomes that just natural, like, okay, so this is what it is. They get accustomed to it. It's not their fault either because you've allowed it almost. It's like, okay, this is what this relationship is. You have to make sure, hey, again, you can have that conversation too. Make it known, like you feel this type of way. You're feeling this type of way. And again, if they do care and they are who they say they are in your life, they'll be like, "Oh man, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you felt that way." Like let's make sure, like we're here. You're my boy. You're this. You're that. Like that's how it should be. And it's one of those where for the next comment as well, that's like, unfortunately, it's one of those where I think you no matter how much we could talk about it and how much someone could have given you this advice earlier on, you don't truly learn it till life hits you with it. You learn it so much better through the experiences of it all.
Yeah.
Because I always say it too. Now, like I say it now, like, oh man, I wish I knew this stuff when I was younger. I don't think I would have understood it. I wouldn't be able to be like, I would have been the kid answer of like, nah, people aren't like that. Like, these are my boys. It's gonna be my crew for life.
But that's where see these kids. I didn't understand it, but at least back in the day, we took advantage of it. Youth is a blessing for the simple fact you get a do-over. Right? So what I'm saying is like when you're young, you can try so many different things. Like there was a phase where I was talking to girls and all I said was, do you want to fuck, yes or no? That was it. I didn't want to know you. I didn't give a fuck about your name. Do you want to fuck, yes or no? Hit or miss, right? Whatever. Then there was a phase where it's like, fuck it. I'm going to talk to you all night. And then, you know, there's other ones like, yo, I just want to chill or this, that, and the third. You get to play and you get to find out who you know, what things works for you. And from what I understand, from what I've learned is that to avoid those always yapping in my ear about some problems or always treating you certain this way is, and not only female relationships where it's boyfriend and girlfriend, but friendships also. Yeah. If you're the first one to open up, it makes it that much easier to live a life that's comfortable with them. Because if I'm sitting here and all I want to do is fuck, but I'm trying to get to know you, I give you the bullshit questions. Oh, so what'd you do today? Now I'm getting flooded with all this complaining. And it's like, well, all right, I'm going to deal with it. I'm trying to fuck. But if you sit there and you go, you know what? I'm fucking turned on. Like you turn me on like motherfucker. Like, what's good? Now you're getting to the point. And I've done it. And people get mad at you, but they still. This is where I get confused. Like they still be your friend because it's like, okay, they're mad at you because you want to fuck and shit, but it's like you're cool. And then it's like, okay, now you have the choice. Because you know where you stand. It's like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like this ain't how I feel.
You know what it is, though? It's coming from honesty. Honesty is key. And again, it's like it's having that compassion of it all. That's like, you know what? I might be pissed at you right now for how direct you were with it.
Yeah.
But you had the balls to be direct with it.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what? I respect that. Because instead of fucking being like, oh yeah, let me be the friend, and I'm here for you, and I got the shoulder to cry on. But meanwhile, your whole plan is I want to get it in.
Yeah.
But you being direct with it, it's like, so this is where we are, and now we'll build from there.
Yep.
Instead of fucking let's play it, and then it just comes off more fake that way.
Yeah.
90%, and I don't even want to say 90% of the time, but a lot of the time it is like that. That it's like guys will do that, and it's like they'll play that game. Then it's like this is the intention the whole time. It's like be direct with it. Sometimes again, it's gonna lead to that Billy motherfucker. But hey, it depends on the person too.
Yeah.
Again, you're doing it direct, but you're also doing it with that confidence of like, hey, this is where we are. Now you do with that information what you will.
Yep. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it's 100% results.
Yeah.
Because in that manosphere shit, that's what they're calling it. There were people that teach you how to spit game to girls, right? And like I said, at this point, I'm already a grown ass man. I don't need to learn this shit, but I'm just listening. And this one dude is like, yo, I take the direct approach. And he goes to a girl, he tells him exactly how he feels, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, you may not bag every one of them, but it's always 100% successful. Because I go in there and say, yo, listen, I want to fuck. No? Now my time is no longer wasted. And I can go to the next one. Because if I spent all night buttering this chick up, trying to impress her, all this other shit, and I'm like, yo, let's go do something. And she says no, I wasted the night. I'm very direct. You want yes or no? No? All right. You want to? Yes? Let's go. You gonna get a response. You can't get the question. You can't get the answers to a question you don't ask.
Yeah.
Like, and I was that direct when I was younger, but now I'm at a point where I ask a question. If I get a one-word answer back, I'll ask another question. And if I get a one-word answer back, have a nice day.
Yo, I hate that. That it's the fucking one-word answer shit. That's like, yo, my bad that I'm bothering you.
Yeah.
Like, yo, my apologies. Like, I thought we were having a conversation, but it looks like I'm bothering you right now.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I'm gonna move on. Because that's even worse than fucking having the mad face because you just ask, yo, you want fuck? Because it's like, yo, it's so cut and dry. It's like, man. Also, for anyone listening to this, please don't be that fucking cut and dry person. Have respect of like, yo, if you just don't want to talk, just say up front. Don't make a person waste their time. Because the fucking, nope.
Yeah.
The one-word shit, fucking, it's the most annoying shit, man.
But that's the problem. There's this game that's being played now, and the game is not for sex; it's for attention. Yeah. Where women will play this game, give you the one-word response because they're busy, but when they want the attention, they'll give you everything you ask for, except for what you want. They'll sit there. That's the crazy shit, because I have a friend that doesn't do that. Like, if I don't hit them up, they don't hit me up. But when I hit them up, we have an actual conversation all the time and blah, blah, blah. I saw her the other day. She asked me about some shit, and I did when did I tell you that? I was like, oh, yeah, I did tell you this. It was one of those. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, we have a genuine friendship. But it started out to be, it was supposed to be us doing some shit, and it's a genuine friendship, because that's how I am. I'm not bullshitting you, she's hot as fuck. So I was on some, yo, listen, just being able to talk to some bitch that's this hot, I'm gonna keep this one. This one's on me, fellas. Yeah. I'm gonna take this L every day just cause. That's on me. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like you develop a genuine friendship. It's like, yeah, is this one of those like part-time friendships where it's like we don't talk, but when we talk, it's real? Like, what's going on here?
And those are good ones, though. Those type of friendships like that again, it could be one of those. Maybe it started out with something else, or this is what we wanted it to be. But hey, now we here. Yeah. I have one of those shit with an ex of mine. It didn't work out as an actual thing, but once in a blue, it's one of those where we'll fucking talk, and it's like, again, like nothing changed.
Yeah.
And those are the best. There's that conversation that it's like you're able to have that conversation. It doesn't feel like, why am I doing this right now? You know? Like, yo,
To Ray the type to wear a white do-rag with a gold chain.
Yo, Miss Bitch really just that's it. I'm just coming out as white for Miss Bitch.
Right?
You know what it is? Because I'm wearing fucking Aeropostale right now. That's what it is too. It's like
you didn't want to make it feel like you was wearing a turtleneck.
Yeah, I tried to switch it because yesterday it was the turtleneck got it. Now it's like I came with the hoodie looking and oh man.
Damn, we D12? What the fuck?
Yo, D12 wasn't bad though.
Yeah, it's true. But who's bizarre though?
That's show because he never shows up.
Right?
Bizarre was there for like what's on the blue? He saw Bizarre in the. Oh man, I said 2020. I kind of wish that conversation. No, and that's what I tried to answer earlier with the. Even if you had that, I don't know if you understand it.
Yeah.
Like unless you lived through something like that, it's one of those where even if someone recommend, like I always said, like I had a teacher like that always tried to give us real advice and stuff like that. But it didn't. It took me honestly to learn a lot about life after I lost my pops.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of things start to open up because now you're seeing life at face value. You're not seeing it through fucking a facade anymore. Now it's like, no, this is it. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's real now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and that's how it is.
Yeah. And there's certain things that you can't learn without going through it.
Yeah.
You know, like, and you go through those relationships with these girls and you have to learn something about yourself. And that, you know, that's the one thing is like, you tell people, I tell these young people that broke up with someone, like, now you know what you don't want.
Yeah.
Because this person wasn't for you. And you sit there and you say she's doing all this other stuff. Now you know what you don't want and what you do want. So go find somebody that's going to give you some of what you do want. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not easy, but it's still not impossible. I put my friends in categories of trees. Most of them are like leaves on a tree. They blow in and out of your life. Some friends are like branches on a tree, but they can be deceiving. When you put too much pressure on them, they break and they leave your life. But if you have friends in your life that are like roots on the tree, you're okay. But you know, some branches grow back.
Yeah. And that's like we said, you can have those friendships that sometimes it'll break away, but it grows back, it comes back, and you could have that still there.
Yeah.
Like we're saying, it's not all the time where you're gonna lose someone forever. Sometimes you do. Sometimes it happens, and that's okay. That's life. You grow with that.
But you know, sayings like that, they're true. But they also make me feel like we're living in a selfish world. Remember, your friends, you're also their friend.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when you sit there and you say some of the friends are like branches, you put pressure on them, they break. Well, maybe that friend wasn't meant to be the friend that, like, it wasn't meant to be that kind of friend.
Yeah.
You know, there's some friends in your life that you sit there and you have a real conversation with, and they're like, you know, I don't know what to tell you, but they know how to make you laugh. They know how to be there when you need them. They know how to, you know, invite you to shit, or they know how to just hit you up and like, yo, what's going on, bro? It's been a while. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what I think it is too? I think we forget that you can have just a friend. That's someone that's like, yo, this the homie. Like, I'm there to fucking, what if we need to go get a beer, we'll go have a beer. We'll talk. We'll fucking have fun. But once in you are gonna have those other friends that are the ones that they'll be down to be like that.
Yep.
Like Marlon Wayne said this best once too, that he was saying it on an interview. Like, I'm not that friend to have for the parties. I'm not gonna be the one that's, but hey, you going through something? Call me. I'll be there in a second. And that's the thing. You have to understand that that's okay to have a friend that will be just like that. But they're also going to be friends that, hey, you having some fun? They'll also be there.
Yep.
Just because those are separate kind of friends doesn't mean that they have a separate kind of care.
Yeah.
They both care for you. They both have that love for you. It's just, again, you can't expect everyone to be like that because maybe that's not what they're expecting from you either.
Yep.
Because that's what we forget. Because that's the perfect analogy there, that it is you're their friend as well. And that's something I feel like we forget as well when we're like, yo, I haven't heard from this person in a while. Have you hit them up?
Yep.
Have you made the effort? Have you actually, yo, I wonder what's going on with this one? Like, I haven't heard them in a minute. It's one of those where you have to be able to remember friendship is two-way street there. There's a reason. You can make phone calls, you can receive phone calls. Don't just wait for the ring.
Yeah. And you know, when I was going through with my mom shit, there was a time where I was like, okay, listen, I gotta tell somebody something. So I pulled Krills, I pulled one of my old coworkers, and I pulled Show to the side, and I told them what I was going through and how I was feeling. And every single one of them was like, we could see it in your face. We just didn't know how to help you. We didn't know what to do. But now that you open up, now we know what you're going through, and we know how to be there for you now. If you want to have roots as your friends, referring to the tree, you have to plant yourself as the root and be that root for other people so they can grow into the roots for you.
Yeah. You know what I think it is too? We become, and it's hard to say it like this because I feel like people won't take it that way, but hey, we have to say it. We become so selfish at times that we think, oh, this person automatically, they don't care.
Yep.
We have to sometimes realize and be selfless and be like, you know what? I have to make that first step as well to be able to show, hey, this is what I'm going through. You have to be able to do that because if not, they can't help what they don't know if something's going wrong.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, again, there'll be those friends that they'll feel it, but they're like, maybe they don't want to talk. Because I'll admit it here. I'll say it like, and my friends know this. When I go through my things, when I go through my depression, when I go through that, I'm a person that will fade away for a bit. I won't talk. I won't do anything. And then they reach out. And it's like, I'll reach out when I'm ready to talk. And that's okay. That's one of those where you have to just keep something open there. Talk to your friends a bit. Let them know, hey, this is going on. Can we talk? If you don't want to talk, let them know, hey, when I'm ready, can we talk about this? And it's just giving them something so you remember, hey, give something to build on there. Don't just think, oh, they're not even checking on me. They must not care. They might not know something's going on.
Yeah.
And that's not fair to just cut them out because you think, oh, that's it. We're not friends like that. So.
No, and it's true because, all right, Anthony, what are you talking about? Which he goes, do you think it's a negative way of thinking or would you say it's a positive one?
Is he talking about the tree? Because the tree, it's not negative. It's just, again, it's keeping like we said, those options open though. You could have branches, you could have the leaves, you could have the roots, but you also have to be able to then understand where
you're on someone else's tree.
Yeah. It's like you have to be able to understand that you could see them as this, but maybe for them, you are those roots. For them, they want to be that person for you, but you have to also let them in. You also have to make it so there's something there. You have to start planting those seeds so they understand where they fit in your life.
Yeah.
Before you start getting that feeling of, oh, I thought this person was like this for me. I guess, you know what? I guess they're not. And they don't know that. They don't know what you're going with. I had this shit. This is a conversation I had with a best friend of mine years ago that we legit weren't friends at a point and neither of us knew. we legit just, no one knew what this person was feeling. No one knew what this person was feeling. Then we had to have that conversation. And now we're close as ever.
Yeah.
And that happens. You have to be able to have a conversation because if you don't, it's up in the air. No one's a mind reader.
And I've had a conversation like that too. Like my best friend, me and him grew apart, and it was one of those things. I guess it was like, well, fuck it, and then we just decided to chill together, and we was telling each other what was going on in our lives, and it came to the point where it was like, damn, sorry I wasn't there for you when this happened, but it's like, I mean, you was going through some shit too. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what somebody's going through, but it, like, you gotta remember, man, everything goes both ways. And with social media and the attention being so vast, like you could get attention real quick on social media. It gives everyone that selfishness. It gives everyone that false sense of importance where it's like, oh, 2,000 people saw my thing, so I'm oh, I'm on fire. Like like you think you're better than people just because of that bullshit, pretty much.
Yeah, and no, that's where it stems from. That, and it's we have to open up a little more. We have to be able to open up into just being able to not just fall into that part there, because I feel like that's the thing that society creates almost. Like Daniel, I don't think you are, bro. Because if you are, you wouldn't be watching this. You wouldn't be commenting. You wouldn't have this conversation.
What
Like
the
I
fuck
get
is it?
it's someone who cuts off society almost.
Uh,
They hate social interaction because they think it's again it's that mentality a lot of people get into, but it's realizing that you have to realize there are good people and there are good interactions you're gonna have. You
yeah,
can't cut off everything. You can't cut off society because
there,
it's not a good way to live.
yeah. You think you're whatever the fuck that is because you're in the area, you're surrounded by people that you're not interested in. You're. It's the vibe. It's like, yo, this ain't my scene. But when you come here, you participate because we're your scene. Well, we talk about wrestling, we talk about something real. We don't like we joke, but we're not bullshitting and all. We're not sitting here gossiping about some other shit. Maybe the people you're around or the environment you're around isn't your scene, but that doesn't mean that something else isn't. Like you obviously gravitated towards us and you're participating with us all the time, and we're talking to you and all, like we know who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just it could be your surroundings. Maybe you got to change your surroundings or change or accept people coming into your life.
No.
Because that's one thing that people forget also is like you can't like force people in your lives and you can't force a certain type of people, but you can accept people. They may not be into what you into, but they might be there for a reason. Get the
Man.
Fu Manchu. Yo, I used to have a long beard, like Jim the Animal Nightheart type shit.
No.
And it worked for me, but I was younger. Now I'm an old man. All right, Miss Bitch. I can't be experimenting with my shit no more.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you're gonna have one big ass gray beard. Now I'm good.
Anthony, please tell me you were one of them kids that was. Nah, man, I was wearing Jordans. I never got into wearing Pumas like that. Like I was a Jordan kid. I still wear Jordans now. Like y'all play FIFA 2K.
Yeah.
I'll play FIFA once in a blue, but it's on 2K and yeah.
You don't see the mustache on his face, Miss Bitch?
Yeah, I shaved it when I got my haircut though, but I had this shit, but it gotta look nice. I gotta do commentary tomorrow. I gotta look professional.
Word.
Like this is what we do.
Yeah, yo, and that's another thing, man. The whole wearing Pumas and rocking Sean John. Like I didn't have a name brand sneaker until junior year of high school. I was rocking Payless the whole fucking time. But even though I was rocking Payless, I was still trying to match some shits and looking good and shit. Because when you out there, you gotta represent yourself, man. You can't be looking like no bum.
See, the thing is, you can make anything work though. You just gotta again have it. Like for me, I never wore. I wore Jordans, especially during high school, but it was at a time where I'm like, you know what? I'm still wearing what's comfortable. That's how I always looked at it. It's like, is it comfortable? I'll wear it. If not, I didn't care. I'll go to Payless and get. They had some decent sneakers that were comfortable. I'll get that too. Like it's like it's one of those that now that's another part of this generation is like everything has to be name brand. Before they can fucking wipe their ass, they're having name brand shit. It's like And then this is it. Man, I hate that I'm getting to that age now that I'm like, yo, these kids, bro. I was by my old high school the other day and I'm like, yo, these kids. I'm like, damn. Jordans are uncomfortable. You have to get a wide pair. For me, that's how. If I get a nice wide pair of Jordans, I'm
Yeah.
good.
I have the most expensive pair of sneakers I ever bought were the Eddie Joneses. They
Ooh,
were like 175.
yeah,
And I got the Jordan 1s because of Bad Blood, and they were $80. I wasn't spending more than $80, maybe $100, but they were on sale for like $80. I bought them.
yeah,
They feel like I'm walking on concrete, but they're still they're comfortable in the fact that they don't hurt my back. Like I have a pair of running sneakers that are like they feel like I'm walking on pillows, but by the end of the day, my back is on fire, my
yeah.
knees are fucked up, my hip is like they like it feels like I have the balance on them. Where these is like, nah, I got a solid foundation. So yeah, and I had these Jordans that I'm supposed to be an 8.5, but I bought everything in the 9 because these shits are so fucking small. I literally had to buy a size 11 just to fit in these fucking Jordans.
Oh shit.
And then, yeah, and then they started squeaking. I was like, yo, fuck this. I'm gonna take the L. I'm out. I'll buy another pair of sneakers that's that color. Because they were baby blue. I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm buying another pair of sneakers that are baby blue. Fuck it.
I remember there was one pair I finally found years ago that I was like, you know what? These fit perfect. They were wide enough. I was like, you know what? I'm buying a pair in every fucking color. Like, just to be able to, like, all right, whatever I'm matching, boom.
Yeah.
I think it was the freshman class that I found that I was like, yo, that was it. Like,
Word.
those shits were wide enough and it looked cool. It was like, all right, boom. And the ones in red and black became my wrestling shoes. Because legit, they were that comfortable. They were perfect for ring too. Because I hate actual wrestling shoes because those shits never, no matter what size you get, your fucking foot is like this.
Yeah.
And it's annoying because to balance, you have to be, you're always on your toes. So it's like to have that shit squished and then, nah.
Ballerina and shit.
Like, basically, to be able to, again, that's what, with those boards and shit, you have to be like that to be able to balance. So.
Yeah. Nah. Tim's.
Nah, man, can't wear Tim's in the ring.
Shit, I mean, Savannah Evans did.
Oh, I commend her, but you can't. I can't do it. I'm good.
She was in that gray sweatpants battle royal with some Tim's on. I was like, go ahead, girl. Shit.
She regretted that the fucking night of. Her fucking foot, her feet must have been like, yo, no. Every time I saw JTG do it back in the day, I was like, son, his feet are dead by the end of that match.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Like the padding on Tim's aren't the best. No. For some reason, I used to play handball in Tim's because the grip was fucking amazing and this shit. I have a pair of Tim's behind the shoe rack here. I wore once, and I had them for maybe like 2 years now, and I wore them once. I'm about to wear them again. I gotta figure out a way to rock them shit, but it's like I don't wear those. I don't wear Tim's in the rain, in the snow. And if the wind is too high and dirt, my Tim's got to be fresh all the time. I'm not trying to get them wet. They waterproof, but you know when you wet them shits,
yeah,
they change color. Yeah.
That's it, bro. Do the fight thing. You wearing the Tim's, you busting out the Tim's for do the fight.
Oh no, I got my own special pair of sneakers just for the fight.
Ah shit.
I bought these shits.
Oh, I
haven't wore them yet. I put them on. I tried them on. They fit. They comfortable. But I bought these shits and I got a shirt, a knucklehead shirt that I made to match these colors.
Nice.
I even got a watch band coming in. Like, yo, I'm gonna try to be looking fresh at this fucking do the fight thing, man. Don't fuck around here.
Man, I got you. I still don't know what the fuck I'm wearing next fucking Saturday. Still fucking mad long. That's the thing too. So much shit's happening before that show. I gotta fucking. I just planned like 3 podcasts for next week too, so it's gonna be fucking annoying.
Damn.
Oh man. What about Shaq shoe? I've never tried on a pair of Shaq shoes. I don't know if they're comfortable or not.
You know, I had a pair of Shaqs from Payless, and those shits were fire because my next door neighbor's boyfriend, he used to work at Foot Locker, and I walked out the house and he goes, "Yo, whatever the fuck is on your feet is dope. And I was like, these are Shaq's. He's like, those shits are fucking fire. But remember when Shaq bought out his brand to go on to pay less so that way people could afford his shoes and shit? They were comfortable as fuck. Shaq seems like the type of dude that if he's running the business, I can trust him. Like, this shit gonna be affordable. It's gonna be comfortable. Like, he knows what. Like,
especially for like if you need wide shoes, I feel like Shaq's the dude that's gonna get you. Like,
yeah,
he fucking knows the pain of having to fucking find the right shoe.
Yo, for real.
Yo, Miss Bit, wow. Yo, Toe, you see this? I'm about to jack you for your shoes, apparently.
Damn.
Miss Bitch, have you not seen the other shows? Toe wants to put me through a table.
For real.
I'm trying to get close to his shoes. That's it. I'm going through that table.
For real. Like, y'all don't
Toe's
even know.
about to pay off the commission. Like, just look the other way.
Y'all don't even know.
Like, just let this happen. He'll be all right. He was trained.
Yeah. Like, he said his neck is hurt. That's fine. We over here trying to fucking hit his back. You know what I'm saying? That's how it go.
Oh, man. Show's about to tell Big Cuzzo, hey, you big enough? Just put him through a table.
Right, shit. And Big Cuzzo like me, I bring him some of the Brugal and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, so I'm Dominican around Big Cuzzo.
Yo, but Big Cuzzo my homie, though. I don't think he's going to put me through a table.
Hey, listen,
we
man.
We've known each other for years.
I got some more Brugal. I don't know. He might have to.
I got to come with a bargaining chip. I got to come with White Henny.
Yo.
To win, to beat Brugal, I need White Henny. Straight from DR, be like, yo, come on, man. It's White Henny. Like, oh, man.
The Kevin Durant White History Month shoes. Listen, I don't know the names of those shits. The Jordan 1s are the first ever like inline shoes that I've ever owned for somebody.
Really?
Yeah. I like the patent leathers.
Yeah.
But I can't bring myself to spend $250 on a pair of shoes. Like, there's certain, like, I'll spend $400 on a capture card, on a graphics card. I'll spend $800 on the camera and all this other shit.
But on sneakers,
yeah, it's like, cause yo, I'm gonna fuck them up.
Yeah,
and I can't. That's it's like these are temporary.
Yeah, no, I hear you. And again, I'm still like that. Like I said, if it's comfortable, I'll buy a pair. But it's also like I'll look at that price. Like, nah, it's not worth it. Like,
yeah.
Again, I'm not a person like I'm looking at. Oh, this shoe's coming out. Boom, I'm gonna pay this fucking $200-$300. Like, it's again, it's one of those where you know you about to fuck them up probably in that first fucking month.
Yep.
Like, we're not wearing shoes to fucking have them just there. Like, we're gonna wear these fucking shoes. Like, that to me, I never understand. I'll see people fucking buy like 50 pair of shoes. They've maybe worn them once, if that.
Yeah,
I can't understand that. I can't. Like,
yeah. No. Bad Blood got like, he said he's on his way to getting 365 pairs. Because I think he wants one pair of shoe for each day of the year.
No, yeah, I heard that. I'm like, bro, like, hey, I get it. He works there too, so it's a little easier, but it's like, bro, what you gonna do with all those sneakers? Like, you're not enjoying every single pair of those fucking sneakers.
Yeah.
He's probably wearing that same one pair, fucking, like all of us do. We have that one pair that fucking, we just go into the store, we got that pair. We doing this, we got that pair. Like, let's see. Ray, please tell me you're one of those kids in high school that was steps to wearing FUBU or Rockaware. I wore Rockaware for a bit, but I wasn't obsessed with it. Like, it wasn't even in high school. I was wearing that shit fucking in middle school. I was wearing Rockaware.
Yeah, he's not as old as I am, Anthony.
I feel like people are forgetting how old I am on this.
Or okay. Maybe they're forgetting how old I am. Maybe
it's okay. Just
yeah. Casper the
Jesus.
Hispanic Ghost.
See, at least Taquan is calling me Hispanic. At least,
true.
like at least Taquan's giving me that. Like he's letting people know I'm Hispanic. At least
he gets points for that.
Yeah, this bitch is like I'm wearing the Canelo. Jesus. See, because Canelo gets tan though. I gotta fucking buy the fake shit because if not, I'll get red. I just get red. Like this is still sunburn. I don't fucking get tan naturally.
You
so
see
I gotta fucking do the fucking MJF treatment.
You see the accent he put on? The Canelo.
You know what it is? It's when you say Spanish names, you got to. It just comes out. You gotta say Canelo. You gotta say it like that. It has to come out with the accent. Like, oh man.
Ray is 12.
I'm not that young now.
Yo, he's the most well-spoken 12-year-old I've ever fucking heard.
Like shit, if I was 12, man.
Yo, you know what? I've never been the type of person that fiends over a pair of sneakers. Like I could be like, yo, this shit's a nice and all that other stuff, but like I had to be convinced to buy those. Those were on sale for $80 also. And Kenny was like, yo, just fucking buy them, bro. I'm like, all right, you know what? Fuck it.
See, and I get that though, because it's one of those where it's like you don't feel like it's not that all right, boom, buy.
Yeah.
It's like you have to think about it because again, it's one of those where this expense is going to. These are probably gonna get fucked up. They'll probably get fucked up at do the fight thing next Saturday already.
Yep.
Wearing them the first day, already fucking creasing shit. It's like
always.
It's like it is what it is, man.
Shit, but it's like my brother, he did the all I want is a pair of Dr. J's because that was one of his favorite players and shit.
Yeah.
And they got him a pair of Dr. J's. And he wore it, and I was in my head. I was like, "Damn, I can't even ask for a pair of sneakers because I don't know how much those shits were." But in my head, I was like, "I can't." Like I said, the most pairs. Like my pops bought me a bunch of pairs of sneakers, but they were like $80 or some shit. It was all Air Force Ones. I had the old green Air Force Ones, the white and orange Air Force Ones. You know, I had a bunch of them shits. And I would just match with it, but it was like I can't sit here and go, yo, I'm gonna spend $250 on a pair of sneakers. I always wanted foam posits, and I was almost saving up to buy them, and I was like, nah, I'm good. You know what? I'm good. I can't, cause I can't. I'm not wearing these shits. Like I'm not spending $250 to wear these shits to work, and not do it, cause I don't go out that much. So most of the shit I'm gonna wear would have to be at work sometimes, or it's be once in a while. Like I had the baby blue sneakers I wore for my birthday. I had the Hulk Hogan shirt for NWO shit. No, I was matching. It's in the picture of me and Janai Kai. I wore those. That's the last time I wore them shits. That was there can only be one. I wore them for that. And then
the Jared Diaz day, man.
Yep, that motherfucker. And then
that show from now on is just Jared Diaz day. That's it.
Yeah. And then the Woman Crush Wednesday, the Invictus with what was the name of that show? Oh, Invictus Jay Bougie is the new champion. I think that's the name of the show.
In the Bloom?
Yeah.
I think it was in the Bloom too.
Yeah, in the Bloom. Yeah, but I think they really wanted to call that Jay Bougie's day. International Jay Bougie Day. Those Jordans, I think, were the second time I ever wore them, and I haven't worn them since. I can't sit and was like, yo, I spent $250 to never wear these.
Yeah. Again, it's one of those once in the blue though. You should treat yourself like that. Like, I know it's one of those where it's like, am I ever gonna use this? But it's like, hey, once in the blue, you have to remember there's a reason why you're working for this money.
Yeah.
Like you have to treat yourself once in the blue like that because it's like we were saying earlier, life's too short not to enjoy some shit.
No,
like once in the blue, buy those sneakers. Once in the blue, have that fucking expensive ass steak. Once in the blue, do shit like that. It's like,
but that's why I got the ring there. That ring was $140, and I bought that the minute it came out. Bye. The sneakers behind it, I had to question myself.
My son was fucking dying to buy a pair of sneakers, but the ring,
yeah, That's it.
That's
Those
the
are my
respect for the craft right there. Boom.
yeah, bro. That's the Attitude Era fucking elite authentic ring.
Yo, you know what's sad? I haven't bought anything like that in a minute. Like I used to love collecting all the fucking figures.
Yeah.
And the minute I got into the business, I stopped. Because I felt, to me, it just felt a little weird fucking having the toys of like guys I've probably worked with now. I don't know why. To me, it was weird. It was like, and I hate it because it's like, yo, I loved collecting. That's why now I collect fucking Funkos. It's like, but I won't collect the wrestling ones. I'll have movie ones. I'll have fucking the MCU collection. I'll have all this, but I can't collect the wrestling ones.
Like, I hear you. I hear you. Weird. Because they're not their friends. They're not like
it's like either they're friends or they're coworkers, or it's like it's weird. And I hate it because it's like, damn. I used to love this type of collection, but now it's like it comes with a different thing.
And for me, I don't collect shit. I buy it and use it. Like all the figures, I use them. I have my own little box full of them, and sometimes that like I have a table underneath this table, and I'll put the ring out there and I'll play with the figures and all that other shit. And I have my own little federation. My own little federation in my head and shit. I'm like, I'll paint over the figures and make my own custom ones and all that. Take them apart. Like, I got fucking these Hulk Hogan's hands right here.
I remember you explaining the fucking Shawn Michaels, and I was like, yo, you should have just bought it, man. You would have the gloves.
Yep.
See, I still do that, but I'll do it like universe mode. I'll do it on 2K.
Yeah.
Because that to me is like, okay, I'll make customs of indie guys. Like you saw, I made the whole basically Battle Club roster at one point.
Yes.
And I was like, to me, that I could do. But owning the figure now, I'm like, I don't know.
No, I hear you. But it to me, it's like even buying the figures, I go on like Ringside Collectibles and I go cheapest ones and I look to see what they got. Like Adam Cole, I was like, Adam Cole for $8? Mine. It's like $27 for Bobby Lashley. Like, I need one with a fist. But because the one I got is like half print on the pants. They fucked up the pants. I'm like, damn, they got the red one. I was like, you know what? I'll wait. Because to order something online, I'm always thinking about the shipping.
Yeah.
But if I saw it in a store, I'll take
easier
it.
To just
Yeah, because now I don't have to pay all that extra shit.
And now for me, like I'll still buy a figure once in a blue now, but it has to be like I bought Santana and Ortiz. I got their figures. I had to. Now with Quinn, I'm waiting for it to come out in store. Because I'm like, I rather just I want to pick it up like that. So those two I'll end up getting. I'll get Isaiah and Quinn. Because those are my boys. Like those I have to. Like those are figures that's like without even thinking about it. Boom. I have to pick them up.
Yeah.
Like
surprisingly, I've never picked up any of the women figures.
No?
I don't know what it is. Like, all right, because I would have to restart my whole collection to get all of them. Because I don't have any. It's like I'm not.
Now it's like no, you need more for the Federation now.
Yeah, like I would need a whole women's division and all other shit. It's like this is too much of it. And I don't want to be that one guy that is like, oh, I got Sasha. That's it. Because yo, dude, as much as I talk shit, I don't want to be a creep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's some shit that just feels like you creep. Do you guys have a super expensive watch like a Rolex or Omega? Well, besides the Apple Watch, I like watches, but I got this for my 10-year anniversary of my job.
Hey, there you go.
And it's not really that super expensive.
Yeah, it's still a dope watch though.
Yeah,
it looks nice. I've never been into watches like that. Like I wear an Apple Watch, but that's about it. Like I'm not. I never got into it. My dad used to be. My dad had a Rolex. My dad had watches like that, but I never got into it like that.
For some reason, I feel naked if I'm outside without shit on my wrist.
Yeah.
So it was like the watch. My pops had a watch, so I always had a watch, and I always loved going to the jewelry section. Yeah. And looking at the necklaces, looking at the watches, and I look at the watch like this shit is nice.
I love like wearing necklaces. I'll wear that. Yeah. I'll wear the chain. I'll wear earrings. I could wear for wrist. I do feel like that too, though. But I'll end up wearing one of these. The thing like most Puerto Ricans will fucking have on their wrist, one of these on them. Like that I got from my dad. Like I always have one. See, like you always gotta have one on your around. Like, That I'll wear. But the watch, it's like, if it's like a family party, I'll put on one of my dad's old watches and I'll wear one of those.
When I want to go somewhere,
go.
like at Battle Club, I'll probably wear some shit like this.
There you go. There you
Like, I gotta look like a pimp.
go. That Gabriel Iglesias joke. Yeah, I saw that. And that's how a lot of people are with Priest. That they were like, his promo in Spanish was a lot better than an English one. For Canelo, it just comes with what he was comfortable with, though. He's a lot more comfortable in Spanish. So he's gonna sound, there's a deeper voice to it. In English, he's trying to not stumble on words and shit like that. So that comes with a lot of Hispanic fighters. Like, Gabriel knows it, but he's gonna make the joke, and he found out Canelo doesn't like being made fun of because of that. Which no one, if you're making fun of someone that English is their second language, especially a fighter like that, he's not gonna be too happy. So,
well, I mean, listen, I get it, because Canelo's a fighter. So if you're one of those fighters, you have to have one of those switches in your head that you want to fuck everybody up. But take it easy, bro. Take it easy. You know what I'm saying?
Don't beat up the Fluffy. Everyone likes Fluffy.
Don't you be all right. You be all right.
Like, come on. He gave us Speedy Gonzalez again. He almost got that canceled. Like, don't cancel Speedy Gonzalez. Oh, man.
Shit, man. Yo, real quick. Have you ever... All right, so... You got into the podcasting, or you went into wrestling, you got into podcasting. Have you ever been on some, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do, and still felt like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're in a groove where it's like, yo, I was meant to do this, and still feel like a little lost. Like, am I supposed to be doing this shit or not?
I definitely have gotten that a lot. I've definitely had that thought of like, is this the direction I'm supposed to be in? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Is this like, especially with the podcasting? That's why it took me. Now I'm finally on that groove that legit. That's why every time I do an intro now, I'm like, yo, how am I not canceled yet? Because I'm 146 episodes in. Because the first time I tried to do a podcast, I had 6 episodes and I was like, I'm done. Second time I did it, I got to 10 and I was done. Because I just started to think, I don't think this is what I want to do for the business. Like, it felt like, no, I want to be in the ring, or fuck, I want to be doing something. So to me, when I was doing social media for wrestling, that filled that void. That I was like, okay, this works. But even then, I'm like, is this really what I want to do? Just be the social guy promoting this and doing posters, and it's like, that started to be like, okay, I really doing this. You always have that. I feel like it's always that critique of like, you always feel like you want more. That's always the chase. Yeah. And I feel like that's not the worst thing to have, though. It's always having that hunger of like, I could be doing more. Like, even with our podcast, like, everyone is like, oh, I could better this, I could do this. Like, I definitely know you know this, because it's always like, you want to, what can I do more to make the podcast better? What can we make it to stand out? And it's always that hunger that it's like, am I doing this? Like, is this all I could be doing? Like, and that's still how I am now. Like, that's why with commentary, I'm always like, I love doing commentary for wrestling. I'm like, shit, I kind of still want to do the in-ring stuff. The podcast to me is always fun because it's like, I get to still do something while that decision gets made. If it's just commentary, if it's wrestling, whatever I decide to do in the business. But the podcast has been the one thing that I'm now like, this is what I want to do, though. But everything else is always that question of like, it's still is this it? Or do I want to do something else?
Yeah, and I hear you, because earlier this week I was doing the audio for the thing, and I'm sitting in like, damn, bro. Like, you still have that feeling like, I'm doing all this stuff. Like, am I supposed to be doing this shit, or like, should I be doing something else? Like, what else is there to do? Like, it's like, damn, because I don't look at the numbers, but you have that feeling of like, damn, I don't know, man. I feel like there could be more out of this. and then you see you see like your loyal viewers or people hitting you up and people saying stuff to you out of nowhere, and it's like, okay, I may not be getting millions of followers and all that, but there are people out of nowhere just hit me up like, yo, keep doing what you're doing. I see what you do. Like,
Yep.
I don't talk to my cousins that often, but every time I see them, they're on some, yo, I watch you on, Facebook, whatever. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. I'm digging what you're doing.
Yeah. And to me, stuff like that is what makes me want to keep going with this. Like that you see that it's like, hey, to me, the numbers can never be what drives me to do this. Because if we were just looking at numbers, sometimes it's like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Because certain episodes are going to be a hit. It happens. But certain episodes, you're like, all right, that's cool. It's like you have to me, it's always, how did I feel after doing this?
Yeah.
Do I feel like, you know what? That was a fucking dope conversation. Like, yo, that interview, that was great. Like, shit, I learned something from that. Even if no one else watched it, I fucking learned something from that.
Yep.
Like, I had that this week that, I'll be real with it, numbers-wise, that could have done a lot better. But I learned a hell of a lot from that combo. Just for someone that's still learning from the business, I learned a bunch. And I was like, you know what? That's what this is about. And I even told you, like, the combos we've had this week on the podcast doing this, I was like, every time I'm like, you know what? I'm having fun with this shit.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about. It's like, fuck it. If we get the views, cool. That's nice. But it's like having fun and getting to interact with people. It's like, shit. That to me is the best thing. Is getting to interact with people and people that are actually like, yo, I love what you guys are doing. My biggest thing is always when I get workers hitting me up like, yo, I would love to come on because I want to talk about this. I'm like, bro, it'll be an honor. Like, that's what it shows. It's like, shit, I don't care if it's 1, 2 people. If it connects with somebody.
Yeah.
That's it. My job's done. Like,
no, yo, seriously, bro. And it's always like we see the comments and it's always the same people. There'll be someone out of nowhere just be like, yo, I've been watching you guys forever. I never comment, but I love this show or this, that, and this. So like how I think it was Anthony yesterday saying how he likes the fact that he watches wrestling because he found us and it's like okay now to to watch wrestling or some shit. It's like that is dope to see. But like you said, to have a conversation with like Buff Bagwell or even like Santi and Colossal Mike Law and Janai Kai and Jay Bougie and PJ Savage, to have these real conversations, Lala, to get real, to joke and all this other stuff. That's the part of the business I've always wanted to be a part of.
yeah.
You know how when they like, oh, I was picking Ric Flair's brain when we was on the flight. Triple H was just asking questions. And I feel like that's kind of like what we're doing now.
Bro, and that's what it is. And that's one of those where it's almost like you want to kind of be selfish when you're doing the podcast. Because it's like, yeah, we're doing the podcast and people are watching. Yeah, cool. I'll get to the comments in a sec. Because I want to pick their brain.
Yeah.
And that's, to me, that's why I feel like every time I do these now, I'm not even calling them interviews. If you notice how I promote the show, it's like, oh, I'm sitting down with this person. Yep. I never want to call it an interview anymore. Because that's not what I'm doing anymore. We're having questions, but it's making a conversation now.
Yep.
That's what it feels like to me. It's like it's 2 people talking, and while we're talking, I'm making sure I'm picking the fuck out of your brain.
Yep.
Because you've done this and you've done this. Now I want to learn from that, and now I know what to do in that kind of scenario.
Yep.
Like with the one I had this week with Mike Donovan, bro. He's been in the business now 22 years. And it comes with that experience. He's been around opportunities like this. That's like, now I understand this mentality. I understand this. And it makes me think like, okay, so I wasn't far off for certain things. Because that's what I love too, when I get to talk to veterans like that it's like, okay, this helps now. Because now it's like, okay, I get this a little more. Or it makes me respect this part of it a little more. Like the convo you guys had with Janai. Janai was great because it's like, she's done so much in such a fast time that makes you think, shit, what is she going to accomplish? Like, to me, she's one that still, I don't even think has hit that peak mark yet. Like imagine, and you guys get to say like you guys had that convo now.
Yep.
When she's about to hit that mark, like.
And yo, and that's the thing. Like I tell people, like just how you say you don't call it an interview. I tell people like I have a podcast. I put the quotations. I was like, it's not really. I feel like it's a show.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna give you a pop quiz. I want to get to know you. My people want to get to know you. Like you have no idea how much of fans we are. Just having you on the show, we could talk about jelly beans. I don't give a shit. As long as you're here talking to us, we appreciate that shit, and we want to get to know you.
Yep.
So,
and it feels so much better that way because it's again, it creates that natural conversation that again, it makes people be like, you know what, I'd love to come back.
Yeah,
and it gives that vibe that now, hey, you never know. I always look at it like this: you want to make sure that whoever comes onto your show, and whoever comes on the podcast, that they have that feeling that fuck, if someone asks, oh yeah, I saw you did this guy's show. How was it? They're able to give that nice response.
Yeah.
Because you never know where your name's being brought up.
Yep.
That would hate because we've seen it. Shit, we know how other podcasts are. That they make the wrestler just have that.
Yeah.
Because they'll ask the same fucking questions that it's like.
You know, I was explaining to my boy today wrestling.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't watch it, but I was explaining to him how Austin got his neck broken and all that other stuff. And he saw the interview we had with Janai Kai. So he referenced her. And I said, you want to know something crazy? This is how I do my homework. I watched about 5 or 6 interviews with Janai Kai, and I don't have 2 hours, to spend watching, so I'll fast forward. For some reason, I always land on so you're into, martial arts. Like, what is your background? Every single podcast asks that question, and she always gives the same answer. I'm a black belt in Taekwondo, and I transitioned over to Muay Thai and kickboxing. And Muay Thai is like kickboxing, but you get to use your elbows. And I'm pretty much saying her answer verbatim.
Yeah.
When we're on our podcast, I asked, so you do all this stuff. How does that help you transition into wrestling? Because I followed up the question everyone else is asking, but never followed up on.
And you know what's funny about that, though, is that I can bet you the fucking farm. Every person has watched other interviews. And they still decided, let me ask the same damn question.
Yep.
And it's like, what's the point? That's one thing I try not to do. If it's someone that I know barely does interviews, that to me is perfect. Because now it's like I'm coming up with something original. Yeah. If it's someone that's done a lot, I definitely don't want to watch anything because I don't want any questions to rub off. And I try to mix in that it's like it comes into a little bit of the business, but also let's now open it up a little bit. So it's not just because I hate that question, man. I hate so what made you get into wrestling? I hate because we all know it's always that one match. It's when we were kids. It's like, find something else. That's why I love asking, what was the moment that you knew this was it? Once you're in it already.
Yeah.
Because that's the hardest thing to find is that moment that now you're like, I made the right choice. Yep. It's like you said, like you asked me earlier. It's like, what is it that now it's like, you know what? Boom, we're here. This is what I want to keep doing. Like I had, who was it that we had a similar answer with it because it was kids' reactions. And I was like, you know what? I had that moment again a few weeks ago. That I was like, that I'm on that fence of like, do I want to keep doing this? Do I just want to do the podcast and I'm done with shows? And when I saw kids' reactions, I'm like, fuck. This is why the show vibe is so different. Like seeing that, it makes you fall in love with wrestling again.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those that there's no way to explain it. Like how seeing genuine reactions like that. It's like, you know what? That's what we all were at one point.
Yep.
And it's fucking great.
And you see how you just gave me that long answer and it was, detailed and all that? I want to ask those questions that make you go off.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have a conversation about that.
Yeah. And that's all it is. Cause it's like, all you had to do, one question. And now we're going to talk.
Yep.
And that's when it feels so much better than having to be like, okay, so this. wait for them to answer. Okay, cool. Now this, it's like,
Yeah.
I hate that. And the only problem with that is I've been guilty of it because the person I've had on
Ain't
are
giving the
giving
right answer.
me cut and dry answers.
Yes.
Which is the worst. Because it's like, okay, now we'll move on.
You know, we've had that before. And there was one time, I think it was very early into the part of the podcast, or the part of the show where we started interviewing people.
Yeah.
And it was like, we knew, it was me and Lay. We knew that we're in two different generations here and we're not connecting. So Lay was like, let me ask this question. And the dude's giving out answer. And I said, no more fucking questions. Let's talk about wrestling. And it was just like, yo, bro, either you're not interesting, you're not really a fan, or you're just doing this shit for fun. But so, yo, Lay, blah, 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 this happened in wrestling and da, da, da. And this guy, you can join in on the conversation or just fucking sit there. Because I was never one of those people. If we're in a situation like that, something's got to change. I'm not
It's
sitting.
the worst because it's like, okay, so if that's how you're gonna be, why agree to do a podcast?
Yeah,
because that's why I had when I had Donovan on this week, he kept apologizing for giving me long-winded answers. And I'm like, bro, this is what I want.
You're making my job easy.
Anyone that's doing a podcast wants conversation.
Yes.
The last thing I need for you is to be like, and done. Like, no, I would love fucking this because that gives me one person that's definitely guilty of it, fucking long-winded answers, but it was great. The podcast was like 3 hours, but it was like, fuck it, it was worth it. Homicide.
Okay.
Homicide. And again, it comes with him being an OG. The dude's been in the game for almost 30 years. So he has stuff to talk about. And he was talking about the AEW appearance. He was talking about the New Japan stuff. He was talking about all of that. And he's talking about OJAP. He's talking about the time when they're coming up. And it's like, I'm just letting him talk. Because we barely ask questions. Because there was a podcast I used to do with another vet. And he would like, I would play clips that I wanted like stories on. And we barely would have to ask. It would just come out. And one story would then be like, oh yeah, I remember this. And it's like, boom. That's what you want. You want those that it's just like it connects things. Like I did that this week with that Donovan interview that I asked him about one group when he was in Evolve that he teamed with Joe Gacy, Eddie Kingston, and then that just went into like 3 stories.
Yeah.
One question went to 3 stories.
Yeah, and the best part is when they tell stories like that, it makes it easier to listen.
Yeah.
Because when like I'll be setting everything up and I have your stuff on, I'll have pro stuff on, and I'm like I have the volume on low, but then I hear you ask a question and the guy's going off. I have the other shit I'm listening to. I listen to what he's saying, and it's just easy to just listen to it because it's ambiance stuff now.
Yeah.
And people get drawn in when you start telling stories and you start telling your experiences and blah, blah, especially when it comes to wrestling.
Yeah.
Because people want to know about it. It's like,
and that's the thing that a lot of I think podcasters forget is that the focus should always be the guest. And we forget that sometimes. That it's like we have to make sure everything is going around them. And if 90% of the conversation is you asking a question, this isn't working. Switch the format. Because it's like you want to hear them. You want to hear what they have to say. And again, it's going to happen. You're going to get that person that's going to give you yes, this, or little answers. That's a little harder to work around because that's just how they are. But if you have someone that you could tell they want to talk, work around it so they get you get them to talk more. You're able to pull it out.
Yeah.
There's ways to do it. We've seen now throughout this, it's trial and error. You learn how to do it, and it creates that conversation flow. Auntie's one that you guys learned quick. Give her just a little bit, and she just goes.
Yep.
Like, you saw how Auntie was quick to cut a promo on you and Kenny.
Yeah.
Just for me asking, Auntie, am I safe? Yep. And I gave you guys, boom, ammunition. There you go.
Yeah. And I love it because I'm the type of dude growing up in the Bronx That time I was Ice Grill. So I was always, don't fuck with me. So I had to learn how to not be threatening. You know what I'm saying? So one of the things I've learned was the whole icebreaker shit. Like, good morning, shit like that. Like, yo, it's safe, blah, blah, blah. So I took that with the interviews. When we started getting the interviews where it's like, it's not vibing, I'm like, okay, this isn't me. I'm not the type of person that can have my conversations are not difficult. Even if we talk about stupid shit, they're not difficult conversations to have. So I don't know why this is difficult. So I started, whenever someone came on before we went live, yo, bro, since you got here, these are the rules. This is what happens. We curse. We do this other shit. I want you to feel like family by the end of this fucking thing. They give me shit because I hate John Cena. Feel free to give me shit for it too. I'm going to give Gigi and all these other people shit. We're having fun. Be who you want to be. You want to be your guy? Like, you want to stay in character? Do you. You want to open up? Do you. Whatever you want to talk about, we talk about. Whatever you don't want to talk about, we don't need to talk about. You're here. My job is done. You know what I'm saying? Now let's fucking talk.
That's the perfect thing because it's already creating a conversation. Now it's not, there's a red light. Now it's awkward because we didn't talk before this.
Yes.
I always do that. I'm trying to have that conversation. Even when I'm asking someone if they want to come on, I'm already making sure. So, hey, is there anything you don't want to talk about?
Yeah.
Just so I know what not to touch on. Because I know everyone has a topic. Sometimes it's, oh, I don't want to talk about the school I trained at. I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about that. Cool. We won't mention it. Or if you want to bring it up in a certain way, then I'll float around how to ask about it. That it's like, okay, we're still on a way that's respectful and you get to talk in the way that you want to do. Like, and it's one of those where it's that's the best way. Cause again, it creates that atmosphere that the person is comfortable now. They're not just like, or they're on like, they're walking on ice. They're like, it just creates that nice ambiance. And then boom, we're having a conversation here.
Yeah.
I still make the joke though. I never got the rules, man. I just became the adopted cousin that never got warned what I was supposed to do.
Because you watched the fucking show. You should know already. You should know
different.
already.
The minute you jump on here, it's a whole different beast.
Yeah, because because the minute I see you fucking muting yourself, like, what are you muting yourself for? Like, what do
you see? I try. Now it's like less and less. I'm trying to but I'm tempted because I do the shit on mine.
Yeah, because the thing is like, yo, you with us. If you got something to say it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how it's always been here. Everybody's opinion is respected. You got something to say it. Don't mute yourself for nobody. Now, if there's noise in the background, I get it. You don't want to be that guy, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, fuck that, bro. Talk. That's what you're here for. But I watch some TikTok with what's his name? Chris Van Fleet.
Yeah, Chris Van Fleet.
Yeah, and he puts up his clips of the shows he's on and the shows that he does in the interviews, and he had a TikTok where he's talking about shit. Hold it. Yo, listen, damn. Bro, I have to rewatch it because I forgot what the fuck. There you go. Where he's talking about people starting a podcast and they're like, you sit there, you're like, I want to, I'm emailing WWE and AEW and they're not responding to me. But then you have an independent show right there and you get those guys on. And I sent it to the group. I'm like, looks like he watches us. Because, yo, I'm not going to lie. The first fucking people I sent an email to was AEW because I wanted to talk to Santana and Ortiz about the first Grand Slam. And like, yo, to me, it was, you got two Puerto Ricans from the Bronx on a main wrestling station. We've had Puerto Ricans before. We ain't never had Bronx people highlighted. I know Amazing Red is from the Bronx, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Brooklyn, bro.
Brooklyn.
718. That's why it's always been there.
Brooklyn. But like I've never it's always been Brooklyn or New York or some shit.
It's one of those where even if they were from New York, they didn't get to be as real as Santana and Ortiz did.
Yes.
They didn't get to showcase that. Like, there's a lot of guys there. They'll say, "Oh, from New York," but it's like their gimmick doesn't show it.
Yeah.
That's why I said yesterday, the inner circle was realness. It was raw. Drastic and Ortiz got to be them. Because that's who they were. To me, that was Drastic and Ortiz since I've met them. That's who they were. It wasn't, oh, this is Santana and Ortiz. It's like, no, that's still the nasty assassin I met years ago, and that's Monkey that I've known for years. Like, these two guys, and they've grown and they've developed and they've become smarter for the business, but they got to be who they've been. This isn't just, oh, this is the name, but we're changing it up because this is television. Of course, there's little things they have to switch up because they have to, but there's nothing that like killed what they were doing. And that was the best thing about having them there. Yo, if they could, they probably would.
Yo, word. But I mean, Jared Diaz comes out with a fucking Arizona IC.
Yo, that's why the price went up, man.
Motherfucker.
Voted too much. They were like, yo, we got to capitalize on this free publicity.
Word.
Hey, yo, Daniel, I'm not getting given back. That's it.
Word. It's too late.
I'm telling you,
he got the link.
We're gonna have Pro just fucking add me to the intro. That's it.
That's it. Shit, he already got the link and shit. No, but yeah, yo, and listen, we was lucky enough to be able to interview. Like Mike Law was one of our first interviews that we had, and he's one of those. Ask a question, he gives you a detailed answer.
I love Mike. Mike is great for it. Mike is great for this because like he'll give you that, and it's so much energy with it too.
Yeah,
that's what I love. Like, and
he
that's
sets you up.
That builds that foundation though. Like, so many podcasters instantly, that's all they want is, oh, I want to get a WWE guy, an AEW guy, a TNA guy, all this. And it's like, yo, there's so many great people that can tell you stories. Like, to me, I love the indie guys. Don't get me wrong. I've sent the email. I've gotten, the funniest thing is getting that press release that is like, yeah, you're approved. You have to wait for their dates. It's like, you know what? I can hit up this guy that's working an indie show next week. Like that.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. It would be great to have these guys that are on television. But hey, you still get that raw conversation. There's nothing that it's like you're on P's and Q's. Because I've seen the Impact format, which is you get 10 minutes. Because that's what I got. When I got an email back, they offered me Steve Macklin and Deonna Purrazzo. You get 10 minutes to ask 3 questions. And you have to be told you have to give them the questions you're gonna ask. And they have to approve the questions. So it's like it feels robotic to me.
Yeah.
I hate that. It's like, you know what? I'm good.
Yeah. I mean, if you need someone to ask questions, you give me the questions you want to answer and I'll fucking ask them. At this point. Like 10 minutes. You know, I got a fucking 3-hour podcast. What the fuck are you talking about? 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's legit. And then you can't even, it has to be over, they'll give you a link. You're basically doing everything over Zoom with them. That's the Impact approval with
Hey man, some girls will find that a blessing.
But yo.
Yo, he said we can't interview Benoit, so the show. Yo, we can interview his son.
I tried. He's given out 2 great ones. The one he did with Chris Van Vliet was really good.
Yeah, I tried. I think I tried to find his email, or I spoke about it to hit him up, but I don't think I've ever found it, or I don't think I put that much effort into finding it for him because it was one of those. Oh, we should get him on, and then everything else happened.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He's one that I would love to talk to, and it's also one of those where it's like I would be like overthinking a lot how to ask certain questions.
Yeah,
because that's one that you want to be respectful, but it's also like,
yeah, but then that's why you need that pre-live conversation.
Yeah,
like, yo, bro, with all due respect, what are you comfortable talking about?
Yeah,
because people are gonna want to ask this.
Yeah,
are you cool with that? Yes or no? No, all right. I'll keep it as far away as I can.
Yeah.
Because there'll be times that people don't say that they don't want to talk about certain stuff, but I'll see a comment and it's like, well, I can't hide the comment because they saw it. So I'll do like one of these, like, yo, bro, we're not talking about that shit right now. And then let's move. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because like my thing is, like I said, people in the comments are gonna be people in the comments. You can't really,
that you can't control. And it's one of those where everyone sees the comments.
Yeah.
If you're on here, you're seeing the comments, and that's one of those that's like that's a definitely, hey, so this is what the fan base is, and we're gonna try to keep it respectful, but this might come up.
Yeah.
Not by us, but this is what you might see. Again, whatever you're comfortable with, we'll make sure that's what stays, and everything else we'll try to filter out.
Yeah. Like in the beginning, I remember I told Gigi, because we didn't have too many female wrestlers on, but in the beginning I told Gigi, like, yo, there's gonna be a lot of comments of people saying some shit, and she's like, nigga, fuck that. I'll tell them to go fuck over. It's like, all right, I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know, because I know when we would play the video games on Twitch, if they heard a female's voice in the chat, these niggas went off. Twitch is different from what we got now, but them niggas went off. They were horny little kids. Who's that in the chat? Blah, blah, blah. I'm pretty sure you look good. If there was a girl in the chat, everybody's talking to the girl in the chat, you know, saying some shit, complimenting her. And like, I don't know how you're going to compliment a fucking box. Like, you can't sit here and say that somebody looks good. They have an avatar. They have a picture of an anime character on their shit. That's the only... Okay. Like, you could say, hi, we're a community, but y'all niggas... Like, in my head, I'm like, y'all niggas is lame. Like, no one gave you game before?
And this is the connection to the start of the conversation. Like,
yep.
This is that generation, bro. That legit little things like that. And that honestly has always been it's always the worry when I see like female wrestlers getting interviewed. That it's like, I hope this motherfucker doesn't ask a question a certain way.
Yeah.
When I see other podcasters and I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Let's see how they're gonna ask this. Because again, that ruins it for the rest of the community.
Yeah.
That's why when everyone asks, like when I get asked now about podcasts, I'm like, I recommend Yag because I know it's gonna go the right way. You guys are gonna have a fun time. Anyone that wants to come on, boom. It doesn't feel like pins and needles doing a podcast. Yo, Kenny, your wife's gonna kill you, son.
I mean, I think his wife want to know too. Shit, Kenny and his wife be teaming up on him. No, but yo, not for nothing. Like, I get it. Listen, we're men. An attractive female comes around. It's every urge to want to be like, you're a beautiful woman. How does it feel to, you know, when people blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? But that's not an appropriate question because at the end of the day, they're wrestlers.
No.
It's like female, male, they're wrestlers. And we have a wrestler on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I asked Janai Kai, I was like, yo, as a newbie to the independent circuit, I notice it's weird to kind of chant or root certain things when women are wrestling. Because naturally, when she kicks the shit out of someone, like, go ahead, shorty. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. But it's like, do you find shit like that disrespectful when, because like,
see, and that way of phrasing it and being able to ask that shows though how much you respect it. Like it's one of those where there's a lot of fans that you'll see at shows that just act so weird.
Yeah.
When females are in the ring, that it's like, damn, like this is what creates that. Just bro, the fact that Woman Crush Wednesday had everyone cheering like it's just another show.
Yeah.
Because that's what it was. It's just another show. It's a show. Enjoy it, cheer, boo, go crazy, have fun with your boys, have fun with the homies. That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Being respectful and realizing it's just competitors in the ring.
Yep. And they can still be fucking attractive as shit. Just they're wrestlers.
Yeah, but and have respect for it though. It's like, yeah, of course. It's like it's gonna happen. It's like, yo, you see an attractive female, you're gonna look. It's like that, but it's like have the respect and know, hey, they're a competitor in that ring.
Yeah,
they've
don't
done
be
the
a
same
dick.
type of shit like a dude. They've trained. They've done everything to earn their spots. Like,
yeah.
Yo, Show, where you at, bro?
He probably just walked in his house.
Oh man.
Oh, he's sitting in his car, fucking doing the hokey pokey or some shit. Either that,
I'm
or
telling you, the minute we jump off, like, it's starting to wind down. Now I'm gonna have to jump off in a few.
Word. Show, you better hurry up and get on, or I'm gonna have to do this shit by myself.
Like, damn, son.
Yeah, but I mean, like, so during the not the Women's Crush for Wednesday, the one after that. Which one was that?
That was shit. Damn, why am I forgetting the name of that show? Fuck.
Get down. No, not Get Down.
Any Up.
See, since I've spoken to Cosmic, and I know her character, and she's cool people. We've joked, around and all that. When they did that little spot, and I was like, "Hey, get your hands off my woman." That was more of me being the dick to like her character.
Yeah.
Like she's the one everybody wants, so now I'll play into that as opposed to me actually being that asshole. Like, no, I'm in love with you. Know what I'm saying? Because there's some like. I try not to, like, when I said it in my head, I was like, I hope that didn't come off the wrong way. You know what I'm saying?
No, and again, the right way to do that, and again, that's why Rembrandt reacts, because it's like, all right, boom, now we're gonna have fun. Like, and you played it off. It worked.
Yeah.
Like, outside of what others will fucking mean the shit too. They'll say some shit and mean it. And it's like, this is why shit happens sometimes.
Yep.
Because you'll see it. You'll see dudes like, oh, really? All right, step over the barricade. Like,
no, yeah, I've learned. Well, I knew already. If they talk back to you, it's part of the show. I'm not gonna take what they say, personally.
Bro, there's certain people that you'll be surprised what I've seen at shows.
Yeah,
bro. And then people think, yeah, I'm gonna get jumpy, and it's like, don't get over the barricade. Because you'll find out real quick.
Because it's not him that you gotta worry about. It's the entire fucking everybody. Yep. And I see Red. Red is ready to be Froggy. I don't know. I just get that feeling like he's like, I wish one of y'all motherfuckers did some shit. It's my time. I don't know.
That's one of those where it's like, don't do it, because you're gonna figure out, if you ever had a little bit of thought, is wrestling fake? These strikes ain't gonna be anywhere near fake.
Yep. Now everybody kicking your ass.
You gonna get Chris Tucker in the background. You got knocked the fuck out.
Word. But I mean, it's still an adjustment period, like to cheer for them, for just wrestlers in general, because I don't know most of them. So when I don't know them, I'll watch the match to get to know them and then see if I'm digging the character and all that other shit. But
and that's the perfect thing, though. It's like you're learning from it. Then now it's like, okay, cool. If you like what you see, you're like, oh, now I want to watch a little more.
Yeah,
and that's the best thing, and that's what indie wrestling does, though. It makes people get interested in this, like that the scramble they did, or the what are they? The Ultimate Survival that they call it. I can imagine guys like the guys from CZW that were there, Miami Mike and them. You haven't seen them before, right?
Nope. We was actually like, who the fuck are you? And the dude's like, oh, you gonna find out who I am? And then he did those moves. It's like, oh shit, that's who you are. Okay.
And I remember that. It starts to make you now be like, all right, now I want to see more. Now I want to be able to see who are you. And that's the best thing. And that's what wrestlers should be striving. If it's like, hey, this is a new fan base, I better show out, because now I'm gonna make them want to see me again.
Yeah.
That's what every person, if you're making a debut somewhere, treat this like it's the biggest match on the card. If you're in a scramble, even better. Because now a scramble is the showcase match. That's where everyone's going to get a spot in.
Yep.
Make sure your spot is the one people are talking about on the ride home.
Yeah.
Or right in between that next match, like, yo, you remember that spot they just... Like, yo.
Yo, I still remember the spear that who was wrestling Megan Bain? Courageous
Christina Marie.
Christina Marie. Is she courageous, Christina Marie, or my bug?
Okay,
all right.
Courageous Christina Marie.
Yeah, she gave Megan Bain a spear. I did the okay. This I was like, okay, this okay. Shit. This is the one I picked one hell of a match to fucking sponsor. I'll tell you that shit right now.
Hey, it was a good match, man. It was a good fucking match.
Yeah, but I kind of like when this match has been sponsored by the Knucklehead Network. It's like, yes, now we're the characters in here. That's why I start banging the chair. I start yelling. Cause nothing beats feeling like you're a part of the show, even though I'm not part of the show. But being in the crowd, cheering and having them respond and all that, it's like,
to me, that is part of the show now, though, because that's what wrestlers are feeding off of.
Yeah.
If the crowd is dead, that ruins a match. You are part of the show now. That reaction, that fucking roar of the crowd, that fucking. This is the most simplest thing, but that now adds a tempo.
Yeah.
And they work off that.
They changed my detail for tonight. Guess what TV show I'm covering? Rampage? No, wait. What's happening Friday night?
SmackDown, Rampage.
Yeah, I haven't been up to date on my Playboy shows. I don't know what they're showing tonight. Ever since the internet, I don't need Playboy no more. The illegal box don't work.
Just that in the background. That's it.
Oh, Daredevil Born Again.
Ooh.
Oh shit. Okay, no spoilers, but there any hot chicks? I know Echo's hot. I don't care if she's deaf. Shit.
Oh, shit.
Yo, my boy really is like, yo, why do you keep saying you gotta take what you can get? Nah, I'm like, nah, bro. You don't understand. We can't be choosy out here. She's cute. Let's go.
No.
Thick, skinny, whatever. You interested? Come on, let's see what this is. Now, unless it's one of those like, I'm gonna have to pass. You know, like, because there's some people you don't find attractive or they don't fit your shit, and you're like, you know what, I'm you know what, be all right. But even them, sometimes you'd be like, yo, not for nothing, these are cool people. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta do what you gotta do.
Again, it's making it work, but also putting in the right work, so that way it works out. Like that combo we had earlier. Like, yep. Today, take those tips, make it work, guys.
Yeah, I always say if they crazy enough to say yes to me, then I gotta be smart enough to like them. Just got here, didn't see anyone, waiting for the rest of the crew to show up. Going to try to take a pic. Nice. There you go. Word. Some booty pics of some chicks. but yeah, man. So like, but being able to sit there, enjoy the show, chant and all that stuff, and people coming up to us and like, yo, you made tonight dope because of
look at that last show.
You did. Yeah,
that last show we had those two dudes that were asking like, yo, you guys are making the show, and I'm like, there you go.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about. It adds something. Like, bro, the amount of times we were like, yo, what the hell is happening to the rest of this crowd? We're like, fuck it. We got to make some noise. We got to add to it. Yeah, Next Saturday, I feel like that's a little warmer. It might be better.
Yeah.
Now it's now nice and early. It should be a more lively crowd. I feel like the cold is making people go to sleep.
Seriously, yeah.
Like,
white people love him. Of course. You're tall. You're tall and you're a protector.
Nope.
They feel comfortable in your arms, Kenny. Yo, the first show we did was Jobber Slam, and as soon as I got there, I'm like, yo, who are these people? And the guy in front of me turns around and goes, that's this person, that's this person. I was like, all right, cool. So watching, and one of the matches happened. I was like, what's going on here? What's the rules? He goes, yeah, the announcer should have said the rules. This is the rules. And I'm like, all right, cool. Then he started cheering and no one said nothing. So I cheered behind him. And he looks at me and he's like, I got your back, bro. let's go. Let's make some fucking noise for this person. And he's like, yo, appreciate it. Because it was like one of those, come on, let's go. And fuck noise. So I was like,
that's
come on.
worst. And again, you want a lively crowd. Like next Saturday, it's gonna be like that. Like,
oh yeah,
hard
definitely.
Is stacked, hard is nice.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a good time. It's definitely gonna be a nice, lively crowd.
And what helped was with Kofi, because he was on the other side of the ring, and this is the first time I met Kofi in person.
Yeah,
we just knew each other over the podcast and stuff, and I hear him chanting for Darius Carter.
Yeah,
and I'm like, all right, this is my first time I'm seeing Darius Carter. So he throws a kick to these little kids. I'm like, yo, this nigga's gonna try to kick the kids. And then I started yelling at Kofi because he's cheering for him. I was like, nah, fuck that. And then we just started going after each other. And I'm cheering for the other person. He's cheering for, and I'm sitting like, yo, now we gotta have the Knuckleheads versus the Dirty Heels. Fuck that. You're too well known, nigga. I'm coming for you. It's just like, you're the biggest dog in the yard here. All right, the Knuckleheads are gonna take over.
There you go. Bro, it's gonna be next week because I feel like Kofi's gonna do the same shit. And then Janai's facing Darius. We gotta fucking it's Janai showdown. That's
word.
Like
I just can't call her shorty. I'm rather say demon. I don't want her. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw her, I was like, yo, I want her to kick me in the chest. I don't know what it was. It was just like, you know how you want to take a chop from somebody? It's like the kick demon. She kicked me in the chest.
I'm good.
I hear you, but it's kind of like the equivalent. Cosmic told me to shut up more than once. It's kind of like, it's like a badge of honor now. Like every time I go there, I'm gonna try to make Cosmic tell me to shut up. Like that's our thing.
I'm just saying, bro. I don't know. Like I'm taking some fucking nasty chops.
No, I
still don't want to take a fucking kick from her.
I hear you.
Because I'm taking chops where shit. I've had this bleeding.
Yeah, Matt chopped me once when I wasn't ready. I was like, you know what? I'm wrestling with Gigi's daughter, and Matt chopped me, and I did the. I'm not gonna show you that hurt, motherfucker.
Yeah. And again, that's probably what'll be happening next Saturday. We gotta get Kenny chopped again, though. Kenny ain't done with this.
Word. Yeah, he needs 3,700 more chops, right?
Yeah, the list still is like there's still more interest because he hasn't fulfilled the original 3. So it's like we're at like 4,072, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Might be a little more by next Saturday because it's inflation over the week. Air quality was bad, so we have to carry the 2 on that. So yeah, like give or take like 5,000 by next Saturday.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
550, 560, somewhere around there.
We got to carry the 2. We got to add the show math in there. You got to get the Steiner math in there. It's just, but
word, and there's 2 hands, so
that's even more. That's double the chops now because now it's I think Lalo hit with a left, so now he needs a right chop. So we gotta equate all that.
Yeah, and you know when you take the differential from the angle because Kenny's taller and we have to get height adjustment.
I see. You have to compensate. Now you got to make it equal because it's like some wrestlers are not taller Kenny because now you got to do like that. Yeah. And they got to add the Bronx to it because you're from the Bronx, so it's like
that's true. You got to be from the Bronx. You got to be.
And then it's do the fight thing, so that adds even more because you got to do the fight.
Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah.
They just gotta give one for good measure for Bruce Leroy. That's it.
He catches bullets with his teeth.
Yeah.
He catches bullets with his teeth.
But unfortunately, guys, that's gonna be it for me. Because unfortunately, I gotta do this commentary thing tomorrow.
Nah.
So I'll end y'all with Kenny. I'm sorry, but you gotta get chopped.
Word. We gotta get chopped. We gotta put Kenny. We gotta put Ray and Show through the table.
Oh man, is Show coming next week? Is he gonna be there Saturday?
I hope so. Yo, dude, I made shirts for the crew so we could rock the Knucklehead shit, and I made him one. He better fucking be there, or so I'm gonna wear it myself. Fuck that.
Show's gonna wear 2 shirts. Toe's gonna be like this, just fucking.
Right. Yeah, half a shirt. I'm gonna cut the shit in half, and I'm gonna have 2 different shoes on. Fuck it.
It's gonna be a good time though. I'll be previewed this week though, so you guys can go check that out.
Word.
All right. I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna have to leave you.
So good, man. You do your thing.
Show, hurry up and get on.
Word. Leave. Well, come on and then leave after the show so you can get there on time next week.
Show's driving over there now. Bro, that's it. Just come to the neighborhood. We got a hotel right there. Make sure you're here early, Show.
Word.
But on that note, see you guys. I know Taquan's gonna love it now that I'm gone.
Word.
So,
He's gonna hop back on. He's been listening, but
now that I'm leaving, that's it. It's the
yep.
best. But all right, bro. We'll talk.
Yeah, definitely. Appreciate you coming on, bro.
Anytime, guys. Peace.
Peace. But yeah, guys. I'm waiting for sure. Yo, dude, I'm staying on longer for you to get on. I know in his head, like, no, fucking piss. Be mad after you get off the show. Come on the show and then get off. Right? Is that what? I don't know. But shut up. So Kenny's on the yo, but I thought the writer's strike, they stopped that show. Well, then again, if they went into filming, then the writing should be done for the script. Yo, I say this all the time. When a model or one of them hot chicks have a fucking link tree or one of those links that has multiple links on it, and it doesn't have an OnlyFans, I'm like, bitch, you are like shortchanging us. I get very mad. Like, what's going on here? And then the worst part is like you hit it. You hit the, like, when they have the OnlyFans, you hit the OnlyFans and it's like fucking $45. I'm like, damn, $45. Like, who you think you kidnapped? Chelsea Clinton? And then you look and it's like, oh, I got 20 fucking pictures up. I'm like, that's like $2 a picture. I'm good. I do math. Like, this is business. You know what I'm saying? This is a business. When I see it's free, it's for me. Then when I see it's free, then we can discuss further how I'm gonna see that booty. You know what I'm saying? Because now I know you serious. You want me here? That's it. Get them in the door. I'm in the door now. What's up? Take your socks off. You know what I'm saying? What's going on here? Like, shit. I guess not if they're yeah. Bro, if the Twitter is boring, I know the OnlyFans is trash. Yo, facts. I know there's some chicks that show more on Twitter than they do on OnlyFans. It's crazy. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I one person hits me up with that message that they send to everybody, and they're like, "Oh, completely naked, $6." So me being there, I was like, "Really? Are you completely naked?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "So you ain't got no tape over your nipples or your hands covering your shit? I'm gonna see everything." He's like, "No, I got my hands covering it, but I'm still naked." I said, "No. Like I'm naked under these clothes, but that don't mean I'm showing nothing." You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what naked is. I'm sorry. My $7 will go somewhere else. I got a bag of chips with my name on it. You know what I'm saying? Because, yo, in all actuality, man, it's a business. Right? It's a business. Once you start exchanging money, it's a business now, and they can't be the only ones singing like it's a business. So sometimes you got to get references. Sometimes you need a sample. You know, give me a little taste of what we got here. You know? Throw a little preview out. Let me know that my money's being well spent here. My $4 are being well spent. Because for that, I can go and spend that $4 on something more important, like a soda and some cookies. Make chicken, some fries. You know, something that's gonna benefit me. Porn's free. So make it worth my while. Even though some chicks is like, damn, I want to see you naked. And you get that urge. You get the urge where it's like, it's $50. Yeah, it's $50. It's $50. But me, you get the urge, but then you're like, no. $50 is something. I could buy another pair of shoes or you know, a capture card or a USB stick or a pack of gum for $50. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, man. This is not. I need more than this. I can't sit here. I don't know if I'm the only one that think that way, but I can't be sitting here fucking around with some negotiating shit. You know, that's why you gotta You gotta do your research before you start fucking spending out your money there. Do you think? Well, listen, I wouldn't say OnlyFans is the reason why guys are the way they are, but fucking guys allow that shit. $75 for a fucking 2 pictures of you covering yourself up and you just seeing like hip skin. I see more skin on your Instagram, and I just like there should be a refund button on OnlyFans. I bet you all them girls that be doing porn soon. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they don't need to do, but it's like, let's get to the point. Why am I here? Why you got this? I'm not here to be teased. I don't like being teased. I want to be pleased, especially when it's my money on the line. You don't go up against a Sicilian when death is on the line. They said this in Princess Bride. If you haven't watched Princess Bride, wait until after the show. Then stop what you're doing and go watch Princess Bride. It's on Disney Plus. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. That's my shit. You see some chicks is hot, it's like, see me. This is another thing. If I go to the Instagram page and they don't have the link tree, they don't have nothing for OnlyFans or nothing, I'll scroll down and I'll see how long it takes me to see a booty pic. If it takes me forever to see a booty pic, then it's like, you know what? This one might not be for me. I'm not gonna follow this one. But if it's there, like 3 or 4 of them right there in the first scroll, it's like, all right, this girl has some class. Like, this girl can run a country. You know what I'm saying? Like, she knows what she's doing. I would trust her with her kids. You know what I'm saying? This one, I respect enough to follow. You know what I'm saying? Like, now we're talking. I don't know about y'all. I don't know. You let me know. Maybe I'm a dick. But just let me know. I'm pretty sure when girls look at guys' OnlyFans page, when girls look at guys' Instagram page, they want to see how long they have to scroll down to see a boat. Because apparently that's the thing now. Everybody got a boat, or they go on a boat. They sail past the moat. I'm over here looking for my remote. Yeah, I hate these fucking boats too. Fucking boats. Everybody's on a fucking boat. Fuck your boat. Fuck your couch. Fuck your boat. I don't want to be in a fucking boat. I want to be in the water. How about that one? Everybody at the beach getting tan. There's water there. You can sit out there in front of your house, get a tan. Go in the water. You got a bathing suit on. Go in the water. Don't fucking around. I get golden brown. For what? For what? What's going on, normal guy? Poppin', man. How's everything going? Oh shit! I forgot. They were supposed to present Oscar with a new title today. What did that look like? No one posted that shit up in the group. But yeah, man, I hate that shit. And everybody got the same fucking pose too. They think we stupid. All right, hold on, wait. They gave Oscar the same shit they gave Roman Reigns, just in a white belt. They just gave her a white belt. Why'd they do that? Really? Really? It's just they put gold behind it and the white belt? They should have just made that shit black. All right, my bad. I had to watch Charlotte Flair and Oscar fucking. I was busy with baseball tonight. Yeah. You always blaming your kids for some shit. No, but it's literally they took the white strap and put the gold fucking belt on it. The gold Roman Reigns shit. I don't know who thought that shit was good. Like, I don't know. That shit don't look good. It doesn't. I'm sorry. Change the fucking design up a little bit. Something. Like, you made the world title with some bullshit, and it looks different. It's like, all right, cool. You can do that with WWE title. You know what I'm saying? So, do you know how with heels there are different types of heels? Do you have that with baby faces, or is it just one type of baby face? There's different types of baby faces. Also, it's just some of them are like the generic baby face, some of them are the bad guy baby faces, some of them are just you have to like them to like them. You know what I'm saying? Because some of them you would sit there and you're like, I hate this fucking guy, but he's entertaining and he's fighting the back. I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man.
Yeah. My man, what's going on? You just gonna leave me here by myself? Fuck it. Yo, what's going on, Anthony? Fuck it. I'm here. I'm taking over. Give me the mic. Give me the screen. Give me the glass. Ooh, it's sensational. Hold on. Stop the lights, fam. Let me holler at you. What's going on? I wish I could see the chat, man. I can't see shit. I only see Anthony and Restream. I know there's more people than that because you said normal guys here. What's going on, normal guy? Yo, let me start it off by saying, respect the craft. I'm gonna call you by your right name. I'm not gonna call you Rob. I'm gonna call you Ray. Did I get it right? There you go. Thank you, Mr. Ray. I do want to appreciate you for holding it down, making my glasses flare. Oh baby, I do want to say I appreciate you. Hold on, I don't want to give nobody no seizure. Slow it down. $50,000 Versace's. I'm ready. Yo, what? What is the house party? Man, come on. Kenny, what you doing, man? I'm taking over, baby. I went straight to Miami. I bought these glasses. I came back, made it in time, 10 minutes early. Don't sweat the technique. What time is it?
Fucking
I'm 10 minutes before shit went down. I'm here 10 minutes before. I had to go to Miami, get some glasses. This shirt, I went to Cuba Libre. Bought it for $2. Cuba. Get him. What's going on, Kenny? How you feeling, man? Let me find out you working. And I heard you doing Freaknik or something like that. What you covering? What the hell happened with Tar? I don't know. He disappeared. Yo, as soon as I got here, he cut the camera. He finally got here.
Surprise, motherfucker.
You see? I got the right buttons for him. Hold on, let me turn. I'm looking all dark. Wait a minute.
Yo, he looked like he on a fucking boat.
Whoop.
You look like Keanu Reeves
baby.
on a boat.
I'm back like a crack.
He took his ghetto DeLorean to Little Havana and went shopping. Real word.
Yo, I went to Havana. Let me put my headphones on so I can hear you. What's up, Tom? How you feeling?
Chilling like a villain of penicillin with a Mac 11, just waiting for 7. You know what it is?
Yo, I saw you, bro. You know when the wrestler is like on his last limb and he's crawling to the corner and the other team comes and grabs him by the foot and he kicks him off for one last jump to the tag. That was you. So I had to come run down the fucking podium. Boom, beep, boom, beep, boom, beep. I stood on the corner. Give it to me. Tag me in, bitch. Wait a minute.
Don't be rude.
How you eat? You see? He turned his fucking back on me. I leaned over the rope and he just turned around to the fucking crowd. He said, started fucking cheering the crowd. That's what you did? You couldn't reach? You couldn't tag me?
Girl, fuck you, Mama Webble.
Fucking thing sucks.
That's right. Fucking thing sucks. Wait, you know how to spell that, Daniel?
Word.
The fuck? The funny thing is, you spelled it right, and I can't even write. I can't even read it right. I'm like,
Narcolepsy.
wait, the Narcos are here.
Word.
I saw that show on Netflix. That's my favorite.
Narcolepsy. You want to say a fucking word with 4 syllables? Get the fuck out of here.
What's wrong with you?
Kick him out of here. Yo, we don't have this level of fucking intellect in this show. Wait for Tuesday when Cap's here and he can fucking define the shit.
Shut your damn mouth.
How dare you? Matter of fact, that's a new fucking rule. In this fucking show, we do not use any words with 4 syllables or more. That's it.
Stupid idiot.
Fuck out of here.
Word.
Now go in the dictionary, find out how you can say narcolepsy in less than 3 fucking. You wasting my air. I'm getting older. This is important, man.
Jaw muscles need to be relaxed.
Like how that word is longer than.
Girl, fuck you, Mama Webble.
That was 2 syllables. See, that was 2 syllables too. Stupid idiot. Come on, man. Listen. Anyways, I'm sorry, Daniel. I'm distressed. I should have been here. No, I couldn't be here. It's just money's out there. Someday this will be the money, and maybe y'all could give. And maybe I could do a lot of overtime here. But wait a minute, what the fuck? Did you lose? Fuck is that? Yeah.
Who?
What?
Fuck you too. Anyways, Anthony, this guy is just pressing buttons.
Get the fuck out of here.
And that's how we do it.
That will conclude this evening's entertainment.
You fool.
There it goes.
Wait,
Fuck
wait.
you, Toe.
This is a new segment, Anthony. He presses a button and I try to be funny with it. It's perfect.
You fool.
Yep, Anthony, you are a fool. How dare you? Asking questions while we working. What's wrong with you?
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker. I'm here. Who? Who am I? Anyway, hold on. Anthony says so. It's a question.
Yeah. When you look at go ahead. Go ahead.
No. That's your question. That's your question.
Well, then ask it then.
All right. When you look at
I'm fucking with you.
Fuck you, Mama Webble.
Hey, yo.
Do you feel she's more like the AEW type of wrestler or the WWE type of wrestler where she would work well in their system better?
I think these wrestlers nowadays will fit in any one of their systems. It's just AEW doesn't have creative like that. You know, you could see that you have to. Janakai has to make her character stand out on her own in AEW, and then they'll put her in a story based off the character she gives. Where WWE would work with her to adjust how they want to say her, like how they want to explain her character for the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. So it's one of the things. It's like, does she feel more comfortable being her own character and having control of what she does? That's AEW. If she's willing to work with people to adjust the character that she developed for the show to work in their show, WWE. What?
From a rookie's point of view, I feel like, well, I'm probably going to say exactly what he's probably going to say. I said the same shit. In one show, she's going to have great wrestling. And the other show, she's going to have great storylines. So,
yeah, great presentation.
Yeah, she's gonna have to pick what she wants to do. She wants to wrestle and be an awesome wrestler right now, or she wants to maybe catch fire with a storyline that they put on her. Maybe she could be Tasara's new girlfriend when he used to chase Tamina. Oh, that's dope, Tasara. That would be that's his name, right? The little Asian guy, 24/7 champ.
Tozawa. What?
Anyways, exactly what you said.
I don't know who Cesaro is.
That's a mixture of Cesaro and Takamichinoku, right?
Yeah. Takazara.
Kenny making a Dunkin' run. Everyone put in the, oh shit. Kenny's now hold on. Kenny said, yo, I'm pissed. I drive up and I'm like, where's everyone? I go to the building and it's closed. I call dispatch to ask for the supervisor and it's canceled. That's your fault, bro.
Yo, Kenny got there and he didn't hear the. He didn't hear the computer shut off.
But that's supposed to be between me and you, man. You ain't gotta tell everybody, bro. I don't go to your job telling everybody you high. Damn. Matter of fact, where you work? Let me send them a letter. Anthony Manzano is high as fuck. I seen it.
Girl, fuck you, Mama Webble.
Will you stop it?
Will you stop it? I'm just fucking with you.
We gotta get this initial jolt of energy out of show, and then we ask the hard questions.
You gotta get 5 minutes and then hit the boo. It happened last week. I came in like a wrecking ball, and then we was so cute. Yo, Kenny, question. You really went to work, showed up to work, and the doors was locked? Yeah. Right, you started knocking?
You didn't hear the rest of...
Nah, go ahead.
So Kenny was told to go work on a show. What? He was, whatever they do, security and all that. He's doing the Daredevil Born Again show that's coming out for Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
He gets there and he's like, yo, how come there's nobody here? He thinks he's early.
Mm-hmm.
He goes to the building. The doors are locked. He calls the supervisor. Oh, yeah, they canceled it. We don't need you there. So he's like, you fucking sent me over here for a show that's you called me to tell me you're on lunch? And he's going to Dunkin' like any cop should do to get some donuts.
Girl, fuck you, Mama Webble.
Yo, I need 2 chocolate glazed donuts. I need 2 chocolate frosted donuts. I need a medium blue raspberry ice colada, and an order of hash browns. What?
Kenny, make sure you get that fucking donut on the fucking clock. On the clock. Right.
It's not a problem that I can't fix, because I can do it in the mix. And if your man gives you trouble, just to move out on a double, and you don't let it trouble your brain, because away goes trouble down the drain.
That's what the fuck you tell them. That's what the fuck you tell them.
That's right.
And if they got a problem,
you gotta put your shoulders like Ryu. You gotta do it right. You gotta do it right, Kenny. Put your shoulders right, B. All you can. Hit him with all you can, B. Damn, Kenny with his tall ass and a tata duke it. A whole fucking office is gone. Tight.
The only one that can stop Kenny would be the...
What movie is that from?
That is not from a movie.
Okay.
So,
show?
Yeah, no, it's from a video game.
Nice.
So get this. They're playing World of Warcraft.
Mm-hmm.
And in this game, you have to strategize. So they're about to go into this dungeon where they're facing 3 bosses and little henchmen. So the guy's explaining in the video, he's like, all right, Kenny, I need you to go over there and I need you to distract the big boss while me and Monique will go over here and we're going to attack the second boss. Carlos, throw out the smoke so you can block their vision. They won't be able to see us. Show, I need you to heal everybody. So go around healing everybody. And Leroy, I need you to go around with your whip and start whipping people and dragging them away so they don't hit us. All right, does everybody know the plan?
Mm-hmm.
Leroy! And he just runs in. And everyone's like, oh shit, he ran in. And they run in and they get mollywopped. And everyone dies. Look it up, show. I swear to God, if you see that clip, you will be dying because it's
Why
like
don't you
this
play
guy.
It? Come on, Toe.
We just had 4 hours of a fucking beautiful podcast, 75,000 viewers. We was gonna make $50,000 today on this podcast alone, and you said fuck it.
No, I forgot to ask.
Struck.
How did
No.
go? Do you want to? Is this something you want to sell? Or do you want to please the people? The people will pay for us.
You want to fuck around and you want to fucking
make
what, a sandwich with bologna.
YouTube, this is for, what is it called? Matter of fact, hold on.
The people. Am I still holding on for you?
No, you can go.
Oh.
You playing the video?
Yeah, all I heard was hold on.
Hold on. Wait.
Bolong.
He said, hold on. Now I feel like were you trying to look for something? Here you go. All right.
Eric Blocker. What you eating, show?
It's Oreo.
Oreo. Double fisted.
I wanted to say this.
Show is here. One black is too many. Your word.
Who said that?
Who you think?
Man, fuck you, Mama Webble.
Taquan is here?
Would you stop it?
I'm not even looking at the screen.
Yep.
Fucking Taquan. Oh my God. Who the fuck? Where's security? Who let this motherfucker in the door? I put a picture in the front door. I said, this motherfucker today, no. I'm firing everybody. That's it. Tony, Ricky, Pretty Fontone, they all gone.
Word.
Security sucks.
Meanwhile, Taquano, well, security's doing this.
All right. So YouTube, the next film we're about to watch may be copywritten. We're watching it for educational purpose only.
We
not
are
monetary.
We are reviewing. We are reacting to this. This is the first time show has ever seen some shit like this before.
We're
not saying this is our shit. We're showing this shit.
We don't want it.
We don't want to
sell it.
We don't need it.
We don't want money.
Kiss my ass. So what?
Fuck you too. Go ahead.
Fuck you too. Fuck you too.
What the
fuck?
My bad. I have
emotional damage.
I'll never leave you alone again. I'm calling out of work.
Hey.
Ready.
Fuck you too.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys. These eggs have given us a lot of trouble in the past. Does anybody need anything off this guy, or can we bypass him?
That's the guy talking.
I think Leroy needs something from this guy.
Oh, he needs those devout shoulders. Isn't he a paladin?
Yeah, but that'll help him heal better. He'll have more mana.
This is Leroy right here.
Christ. Okay. Well, what we'll do, I'll run in first, gather up all the eggs so we can kind of just, blast them all down with AoE.
I like how they gather around like it's a real meeting.
To kind of scatter them so we don't have to fight a whole bunch of them at once.
He's turning to everybody.
When my shout's done, I'll need Anthony to come in and drop his shout too. So we can keep them scattered, not to fight too many. This is done. Bass, of course, needs to run in.
This is what makes this shit so fucking
we're going to need
perfect.
divine intervention on our mages, so they can AE, so we can, of course, get them down fast, because we're bringing all these guys. I mean, we'll be in trouble if we don't take them down quick.
Yo, he really sounds like he's
pretty good plan. We should be able to pull it off this time.
Oh, this game, you need to.
Give me a number crunch real quick.
This is some real shit.
Yeah, give me a sec. I'm coming up with 32.33, repeating, of course, percentage of survival.
Bro, how do they play
this? It's a lot better than we usually do.
All right, chums up.
Ready, guys?
There you go.
Do this. Leroy!
Go back.
Oh my God, he just ran
Go
in.
back to before. I missed it.
Because you was fucking around.
No, hit pause. I thought it was the guy talking.
No, I told you, this guy is Leroy Jenkins right here.
Yeah, I know who Leroy Jenkins is.
You thought the guy who was talking did it?
I thought the guy that was talking was the one that was going to say, Johnny, you're going to go left and kill everybody. Billy, you're going to go to the middle. John, you're going to go upstairs and flank.
Oh,
and
you
then
ain't
as soon
here?
as the bell rang, Leroy, I thought he was the one that ran in there. Fuck that.
Oh, nah. He was. You listen, yo. Here you go.
He was killing it. He was killing
We'll be
it.
in trouble.
All right,
We'll
look.
take him down quick. I think it's a pretty good plan. We should be able to pull it off this time.
Yeah, he was
what do you
killing
think,
it.
Abdul? Can you give me a number crunch real
Listen,
quick?
listen.
Yeah, give me a sec. I'm coming up with 32.33, repeating, of course, percentage of survival.
Oh, it's a lot better than we usually do. All right, chums up. Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Leroy!
Oh my god, he just ran in. Save him!
Oh, geez, stick to the plane.
Oh, geez, let's go. Stick to the plan,
You
Joe.
fucking
Stick to the
idiot.
plane.
Oh, gee. Oh, fuck. Give me divine intervention. Hurry up. Shout I can't move. Am I lagging, guys? I can't move. What the hell? I can't aim. Oh my god. You can't cast. More responding. I don't think you can cast with that shit. Oh my god. Shout. Take it off. I got it. Take it off. Oh my god.
Yo, they're just panicking. The dude made a plan and he said, "All right, I'm back, ladies." Leroy Jenkins and just ran in there.
Down.
Nope, he pulled the U, Shove. He pulled the U.
Hey, don't be using my shit.
C50
You always want to fucking run in there, Tony, and I don't be thinking.
Not my fault.
Who's soul stoned?
We do have a soul stone up, don't we?
That's
Hey,
crazy.
I don't think you got soul stone. Warlock.
Yo, they mollywopped all of them.
God.
Oh, for
Christ's
For Christ's sake. Leroy, you were just stupid as hell.
Stupid idiot.
Oh, man.
At least I have chicken.
Stupid idiot.
You heard him. At least I have chicken, but yo, this is my part.
All these guys. What do you think, Abdul? Can you give me a number crunch?
Percentage of survival.
Oh, it's a lot better than we usually do.
All right, chums up.
Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Leroy!
Yo, what did he say? All right, time's up.
Oh my god, he just
Time's up. Like all right, time's up. Let's do this. Like it was
percentage
giving them the time
of
to
survival.
Oh, it's a lot better than we usually do.
All right, chums up.
Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Leroy!
He went in there. Yeah.
Oh my god, he just ran in.
Look, you see him still looking around, guys.
Oh Jesus, let's go.
Oh shit!
Stick to the flare, Joe. Stick to the plane.
Yo, go back.
Oh gee, oh fuck. Give me the mic.
Stick to the plane, guys.
Let's do
Look,
this.
look, they still talking. Yeah, so Johnny, you gonna look. He gonna look at the door.
Oh my
What
god,
the
he
fuck?
just ran in.
Oh shit!
Save him.
Oh, just stick to the plane.
Oh,
He
gee,
just ran to save him.
Stick to the flare, Joe.
Stick to the plane.
Yo, is this?
Oh gee,
Stick
oh,
to the
fuck.
plan.
Give me the mic.
Stick to the plan. The plan was never Leroy Jenkins. The
Question.
plan gone.
Is this game 3 like virtual? It has to be, because why does he need to turn his character, his avatar, towards the door so realistically to look? Like,
it's
I already
PC.
saw he ran away.
His PC.
Yeah, but so I'm saying it's like, I'm guessing his view is just in front of him, because there's a reason why he needs to turn and look to see if he's running away.
Yeah,
Like
I
with
think.
his character.
Yeah, because I think he has like a view lock.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to say. I didn't know how to say that.
No, yeah.
Because I'm like, yo, why does he keep turning to talk to everybody? Like, it's so realistic. Like, he's that into the game. Like, I need to turn to everybody with, like, imagine yourself playing Fortnite and standing in the middle of everybody. I got to turn to everybody when I'm talking. Like, that's crazy.
Yo, because no, you know what it is though? A lot of these games, you invest so much time and all that, you're the character. So he's really sitting there talking to everyone.
I
And he's
see.
turning his character. He's
turning.
talking, yeah. So he's actually talking to everyone.
I see. I was like, shit, he's committed.
It's Leroy Jenkins.
It has to be a player lock, though, because
Yeah.
after he ran in, it was a second where he was trying to realize, what the fuck was that? And then he turned. He was right in. Oh, shit.
He
Damn.
left. Save him. Save him.
What the fuck happened, dude? Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Is there? All right, we're almost done. I'm not trying to hold nobody. I would like to see if you could type in try not to laugh challenge, and maybe we could do one of those.
All right.
With the people here, if y'all don't mind, we're trying some new things. See what y'all like and don't like. Daniel, say I can't even say his name right. I say Taekwon. It's Taekwon, fool. Stop messing my shit up.
Taekwondo.
Word. But anyways, Taekwon, Eric, what's going on, Eric? How you doing, Eric? I'm eating Oreos.
Yo,
If
which
there's
one
anything
you
I like or don't like? Yeah, let me know. Yo,
Which-
let's pick the one with the bite. That's the one that looks the best.
Yeah, midget. All
right, let's see how it goes. Damn, this is funny. Look at this mozzarella. Yo, I heard an Italian saying mozzarella, and they say it's so nice. Mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
Yeah, it's like different. You two, you want to fucking infringe on us, but you the one showing 3,000 fucking commercials a day?
Hey, you want to fuck on me?
You want to fuck on me?
Wait, we missed it.
Okay, now let's start it over. Okay,
All
I'm going
right.
to try not to laugh. I'm going to try.
There you go. I feel like this is a better view.
That's perfect because we get to see if we actually, let's see.
Yeah.
All right.
He's had a lesson.
Okay. He said fuck before he fell. Oh, shit.
Yeah, my man is feeling him up.
Shit. Oh, he killed him. Ah! Get off. Oh, shit. Home Alone. Oh, shit. He tried to do the Home Alone from Tree to Tree.
What this guy thinks he's in the fucking damn, son. He thinks he's dope. That's the same dude?
Here we go.
Yeah, he didn't even make it. And he's down. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. I can do this in one shot. Psych. Psych.
Stupid idiot. Nah. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, damn, my man made it 3 feet.
He lucky that chair was there because he would have went all the way down the block.
Word.
Here we go, buddy. Oh, no. He's going to fart.
There you go. Watch him out.
Wait a minute. Watch this.
Yo, I don't know why these people need to rep so fast.
Oh, you thought... Nah, go back. She thought she was a model. She thought she was Maybelline. Look.
The hair in the wind.
Oh.
Ah, Sabania, Mama see. Oh, psych. Bang.
Look at the ah. Here we
And
go, Grandma. Oh,
you can't go with the ball. I can do this. Look, watch this right here. What's up?
Nah,
that shit just look uncomfortable.
No, it's not. You got it. You got it. Don't move. Don't move.
Oh my.
Don't move. I told you not to move.
Come on, bro. You know damn well that shit was gonna drop in the door. No, don't worry about it. Wow,
you trying to paddleboard with no paddleboard? Trying to paddleboard with no paddleboard body. How dare you?
Oh my God, he's
Here we go.
Don't be rude.
Bang out the park. Oh. Oh no.
And
What's better? Nice. Oh no.
yeah, like the perfect time for that
You gotta do that one again. No. Oh shit, my man. Oh shit.
You okay?
Yo, we gotta clip that, Couple. Oh shit. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh shit. I got the tears coming off. You can't breathe. My man stepped on that boy and it froze. My man said,
Oh my gosh.
Oh, she's grabbing his dick. What the fuck?
Hey, wait a minute, Grandma. Oh no. Almost. Oh.
How the fuck did she fall off of this shit?
It's on the floor. Oh no.
I thought there was gonna be something more epic than that. Psych.
Okay, now that you can't get hurt in those. Oh. My man said her ass up. Nah. Uh-oh.
You big dummy!
Oh. What the hell? A piece of slice? That's dope.
You want to go to the front of the boat? Would it be
Uh-oh.
You got this.
Then I pressed it, but it didn't fucking.
She did the Titanic.
Damn,
that was an OP. Uh-oh. Hey.
Fucking ads.
Oh man, you fired. You got commercials. Oh shit, that shit was hilarious.
Oh my gosh!
Nice.
Word.
Look at the form.
Uh-oh. That was perfect, my man. Dangle, please. What the fuck?
He scared him.
Oh shit.
We got a new Milwaukee blower. See if it stays on. Here we go.
And it didn't blow off at 60 miles an hour in the car.
So let's try it now.
That was hilarious. Let's start it down. Nah, there you go. Uh-oh. Yo, if she was really using that because she was hurt. Oh. Yo, who's speeding over there? Oh, no. She did the Brock Lesnar. Oh, you missed it right there, Louis. Here we go. Here we go. He didn't make it down the hill. Short.
Fuck.
You should have right there would have been the brutal. Nah, go back to that. Go back to that. Go back to that. So go back to the cow shit and hit him with the brutal. My man took so long.
The Irish.
Nah,
What? Which one?
The one you been hitting. The Mario shit. Nah, the other one. Nope. Hey.
All right.
That one. That one goes with that video. That's the tape. Let me see. Here you go.
It does.
Would you stop it?
Word, Daniel. That. Uh-oh.
What's your rewind?
That shit was perfect for the beep. Yep. Uh-oh. This is gonna be a point. Nah, that was good. There you go. So now you got. What the
Oh, this is a
Oh. Oh shit.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Good one. Stand up, old lady. You gonna let the old lady stand your
Stick your butt on there.
Whoa. She dead.
Yeah.
Oh shit, what the fuck?
That one was
I know which one. I know. I was gonna say the same thing. Oh shit.
Are you ready that time?
Nah, damn. He would have fell off of that. That would have been perfect.
I was expecting him to fall off of that. Oh, that was a
definitely. Uh-oh. Perfect. Uh-oh. Nah, let go, homie, and die.
Asshole.
Just die in peace, homie. All right, cool. That was dope. We got to do that more often. One of these days, we're going to come with some preset sound effects that we could use while we watch stuff. And we try to decipher which button we would use.
Word.
That's dope. I like it. Is it a
Aura.
Oh man. Well, I do appreciate you waiting up for me, sir.
Hey man, appreciate you coming.
Hey, I didn't know if the energy you gave me when you said I'm gonna wait for you a few minutes. I'm like, Toe has been busting his ass, so for him to wait for me, I could sacrifice a few minutes. I could give you the last. You know when you press the last turbo?
Yeah.
On Gran Turismo, I'm gonna give it to you, and then. I'm pretty sure. I feel it coming.
I hear you. But there you go. Unless you got something you want to talk about real quick.
Nah, it was nice to actually be able to make it. I do, like I said, I appreciate it. I do appreciate you guys having to bear with my schedule and having to bear with having to see this guy more. I will try to help you out. I'm sorry.
Would you stop it?
Because y'all going to end up talking about cockpits. Did y'all talk about cockpits?
Of course.
It's not a problem that I can't fix.
No, because there's not a problem that cockpit can't fix. I agree. But anyways, Daniel, Taekwon, Eric, everybody out there, Anthony, everybody that participates, everybody that just sits around and watch. Lizzie, I know you be watching. Call up. We love you. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for giving us. Oh shit! Never mind. We ain't leaving. We back, baby.
That was in the beginning of the show. I was just letting you know he was in.
Girl, fuck you, Mama Webble.
Well, Krills, Kofi, we see you. That's dope though. How you could bring shit back. Like, yo, that's dope. We could do a segment at the end of the day when we're done with the podcast. We could do a thank you segment. You
Yeah.
can put the names up. I
Yeah.
can say thank you to everybody. We appreciate y'all.
Well, you know what that means, right?
What does
It's
that
not
mean?
a problem that I can't fix.
I know.
Because I can do it in the mix. And if your man gives you trouble, just to move out on a double and you don't let it trouble your brain. Because away goes trouble down the drain.
It's been a pleasure.
Yep. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out. Peace, everybody.
Wait. Depending on how I feel tomorrow, I might do a special show. I might think about it. Seeing how I feel, I might come on here because I do feel like I owe ya. But see ya. My bad. I needed to cut that in.